Alright, hello. Hello, there we go. Hi. There we go. It's time for more Guilty Gear. Some anyway. Won't be playing for too long because the PC gaming show coming up in like 40 minutes. I didn't start as quickly as I wanted to because I showered later than I should have done. Because I'm a responsible streamer who doesn't have an audience to live up to or anything like that. Never, not in a million years. But yeah, we're just gonna jump into Guilty Gear and then do the reactions later. I've got some bets I will make with chat on the PC gaming show, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Is my PC really far forward? A little. I'm just gonna push that back a bit. There you go. That's my stick plugged in. So we are gonna just open Guilty Gear, I think. Lost it, found it. Genius. There we go. Oh yeah, PC gaming show. I'm excited. I hope it's good. It might end up being naff. I really hope it's good though. I'm just gonna sit here while the lobby does its thing. Oh well, it connects for like 8 hours. I have had an eventful day. And it's nice to be back and streaming. I just turned my headphones down. Genius. But yeah, how's chat doing? Is chat doing? Is there a chat? One sec, let me just make sure my audio's right. My audio's right. Where are we at? Oh, we're over halfway. Well, that's a start. But yeah, there's been the Xbox and Square Enix shows already. I missed the entirety of the Xbox show. I watched the Square Enix one. I thought it was decent. The Guardians game looks cool, but I think went on for too long. What else was there? It was cool they are porting the first 6 Final Fantasy games. Not that I really play Final Fantasy, but you know, it's cool they're doing it, and that new Final Fantasy Origins thing looks cool. What else was good? There wasn't really much else at the show, was there? They showed off Guardians of the Galaxy. They were like, wait, play Avengers please. None of us want to play Avengers, so we're not going to. Yeah, that's about it. It looked alright. So far, E3 has been a bit naff, to be honest. Ubisoft didn't really do much. Microsoft and I mean, I miss Microsoft, so I don't know. There might have been some good stuff, but I haven't seen anything too amazing. Yeah, I hope PC gaming show's good. I hope Nintendo's good in a couple days. I'm gonna be working when it happens. We're in. I think we're not in, but I'm gonna turn the music down. I've got to remember when I'm reacting to the game to do the Twitch gaming version. Because otherwise I'm going to get DMCA'd to hell. But in the meantime... Okay. We're not doing the story today. As much as I wanted to originally. I remembered the PC gaming show was happening, so I am going to just go online instead. Where's my phone? There it is. Sorry, I have a timer set. I need to go grab something in a little bit. So I gotta just remember that happens. Okay, where am I? What region? Yeah, I don't want to be in West Coast. I want to be in Europe. In floor 7. So last beta, I made it. That was on PlayStation. I made it to floor 8, and then kind of just got stuck there. This beta, I am set on making it. Literally, it's not even beta anymore. I want to make it. I want to make it all the way to heaven. I think it's doable. I mean, we'll see. Instant match. Immediately got a game. Oh, I'm Sol. Oh, I don't think I want. I don't want to be Sol. Sorry, buddy. That was incorrect. I forgot I played Sol with Josh last time. Okay, let me try again.
Are you ready?
Yes. You're level 71 in floor 7, which is concerning. I don't know whether that means you've been on the field outside, or whether you've unleveled up that way, or whether they're just kind of started out really bad and have got really good because they play Sol. We'll have to find out when we play Ares in Guilty Gear Strive. I haven't done any labbing before this, by the way. I've got no clue how I'm going to be today.
Let's rock.
Oh god. Why is everything going so slow still? I need to really get this sorted off stream. Because I keep getting slow games. I'm just getting messed up here. Really? Okay, I'm losing this game. I am losing this game. Jeez. I played so badly. That was a perfect. Oh, it wasn't. I chipped a tiny bit off him. That's more like it, buddy. Oh no, my perfect. Oh god. That's a lot. That's got a way longer range than it should. Oops. I got the wrong range there. Hey, what? Huh? Roll back. Please? Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't throw the sword there. No, I'm dead. Okay, I got this. No! I was raged out wrong. I should have stayed at the mid-range and kept him away. Oh, don't call me a bull. I had that in the bag. Yeah, I'll rematch. Oh, that comes out way too slow. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, anti-air. Good point. I'm a genius. I'm no longer a genius. Where was my second hit? I hit him with the first one, then nothing happened afterwards. Ah, yeah. I should probably try grab here or there. Apparently I landed a hit there, so I'll take it. Oh, I don't have the heavy sword on me anyway. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is real bad. That whiffed, I'm so mad. What? No, wrong input, no. No, game, correct input, please. Ha! That wasn't even what I planned. Oh my god, that's not a pixel of health. That comes out so slow, why do I keep trying it? I can totally juggle out with a kick. Uh-huh, I see. I throw out the wrong sword. What? That was your hit? Ow, owie. I am in the corner. I will win it anyway. I'm dead. I'm dead. He's killed me. Nice. I don't think I had that, really. Somehow my cross-ups are good. My defense is apparently good. Ah, nice. Real nice, god. I'll take that. Oh, he... Uh-huh. Prepare to die. Nope, I am dead. Why did I do that? I should have dash cancelled after the first hit. Because he was blocking it. Oh! Yeah, you can do that in the air, can't you? Okay, well I'll take that. I'm becoming predictable. Even more so. Ow. Dead. He was good. That wasn't pathetic, that was pretty good. What's my rating at? I should get rid of that display as well, as soon as I can move. As soon as I can move. Still 7, okay. Good. As long as it doesn't go down without telling me, I'll take it. I'd like a game, please, from somebody. so I shall wait here for a game. I want to play a Chip. I want a Chip who's willing to get destroyed by a Rammelthal. Whether that happens is another thing. Hey B, how's it going? Spag games, man. Spag games, anybody? Very tired, just dropping in. Ah, gotcha. Here. I'll take a game here, where that Leo can just get me in cold blood. I'm alright. A little tired, because I've been out today. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, play some Guilty Gear, and then react to the PC Gaming Show later. Which starts in like 25 minutes. And I will make some bets with the chat when it happens if there's any. Yeah. Oh, I forgot Kai's theme's good now. Oh my god, you're kidding me. I nearly had the wall break on first hit. Your jump-ins bore me. Never mind, my jump-ins bore you. Oh no, that was it. I had that. No! What was I doing, dude? I had that in the bag. I drained his health and then I just lost it. Aha. I'm dying. I should have forward heavied there. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. I'm bad against cars. Jesus. He shredded me. I've got to keep my calm against Kais. Because like, as long as I'm blocking them, they can't really do much. There's not much in the way of mix-ups with Kai. As long as I go in the air when they do. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Well, there goes my sword. Oh no, but he grabbed me. What? I was blocking. Please, please throw out a button. I beg you. Okay, good. Just get back then. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. I'll do it again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I'm dead. That was so dumb. I had that. Wall break, please. No, that was my hit. I would like to... Yes, get back. No, how did that not catch? How, dude? Oh no, one more. I would like another game.
今回は私の勝利ですね。
I totally got that. I totally got this, dude. Failed to rematch. Oh, shut up. No, I don't thank him. I could have beaten him, for sure. A May. Well, this is horrifying. Oh! You've got a very bad screen name. I hope nobody saw that. I mean, yeah, he beat me too. Oh, I wasn't winning that, but...
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. This is the first May I've fought that isn't immediately an Eldritch Being. Never mind Eldritch Being time. No, you dodged my burst. Okay. May's cute. She's an eldritch horror. Don't trust her for a second. I had so much meter I could have spent there. Hey, hello to me. Why did I throw that one out? She was definitely not going to get hit by it. If you don't know the way of the Totsugeki yet, this is fine. Oh no. You're gonna get hit. Goodbye. Go in the house, will you let me play Faust? Yeah, I'll let you play Faust. I mean, I'm horrible against Faust, but I'll let you learn him for sure. What? How did that not connect? What? What? Uh-oh. Bad. Yeah, long-range projectiles. You'll love to see it. Ow, that's an overhead. Or maybe I was mashing, I couldn't tell. Ow. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be considering a... Okay. This'll hit. Goodbye. Oh god. No, no, that's it. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm Livy's. I'm dead. I had it. No. How does my stick work? So it's just a PlayStation controller. Give me a. I'm probably gonna rematch this, but give me a few seconds and then I'll show it off. Yeah, okay. They want a rematch. Yeah, it's the May ship. Actually, it's the Jellyfish Pirates, my bad. What? God, Flippy Dippy is a dumb move that I shouldn't be using. That isn't its proper name, by the way. No, I was gonna hit low. Oops. You blocked that? Oh god. Please don't block this. Throw out a button. Okay, well they can just get back then. No, I didn't follow up. Oh, I meant to throw out a Dora when I hit that 2H. Ah, faster normals. Understood. That hits low. Got it. True combo. Oh, I should have delayed that. see. Oh wait, I have this button, huh? Cool, I'm gonna do that again. Uh-oh, regret. Might hang around you a bit more awake. Okay. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, because I got a win. And it gives me a chance to explain the stick. Dog, yeah, Ramblethal has a doggy! I'm sorry, May, you're a good player. I promise you were fun to play against. But I am explaining this for the sake of chat. Right, so I have what button did I just press? Shortcut. I have an arcade stick. And it's kinda hard to see. But you see there it's inverted, but they've got the PlayStation button markings. And you can see my screen reflected in it. But they've got the PlayStation button markings, and that is because this is just a PlayStation controller. Haircut, yeah, got one on last week now. Just put my interview. This is basically a PlayStation controller that looks completely different. So here's a regular PS4 controller, and this is a big PlayStation 4 controller. And so the reason for that is, and I've got to like kind of contort myself here. You see how it's laid out? It's made to match your fingers. See how like my fingers and thumbs kind of rest on it. And obviously you can hold it however you want. You could just use like your 3 fingers and not your thumb, or you could use 4 and 4 up and down. You could do like that, the top 4, but it's just a big controller though, and I use it like that. My hand's shaking because I can't hold it like that for very long. And that is exactly what you think it is. That's just a stick. And so this emulates how controls are laid out in the arcade, basically. So when you go to an arcade machine, when fighting game arcade machines were first made, they probably didn't have like... Oh, there's no buttons on this side. They probably didn't have those two. They probably were just 6, and they might not have been laid out as ergonomically. But that's essentially all it is. It's a PlayStation 4 controller. I've got some drivers in my computer to recognise this as an Xbox controller, and that's just so I can use it with emulators and stuff if I want to play, like, I don't know, Third Strike or CVS 2 or Marvel 2 or something like that. But that's all it is it's a PlayStation 4 controller, and that stick can be rearranged to mimic the left stick, D-pad or right stick, and these buttons can be rebound from almost any game, basically. And that's what an arcade stick does. Right, let's try and get one more game in before the show. I want to play a chip. I haven't played any chips yet. Oh, Josh, you'll love to know I just beat a May. My neutral is improving. Oh wait, I need to... Yeah, we can play Sophia Parsec. Is that... Oh, please tell me that's the... So the dude's called Nipple Demon. They are a floor 6 Potemkin. I'm going to kill. A Clown to Fate. I don't know what my song set up as currently. It should be Disaster of Passion, but it might not be. It is. He grabbed me. Oh no. Gold burst. No, I didn't mean to do that. Over time, most things fade away. Isn't that right? He's not a very scary pot, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna do this again. Because it's gonna get his risk right up. I shouldn't get too close without my... my swords. All those. Yeah, that's right. I want corner. Give it to me. Uh-oh. Okay, he blocked that. That's good. No! I can't burst. Why am I trying to burst? Ow. Oh god. Oh no. He's gonna die. He's dead. He's mega fisting. He's dead. Watch this. Baba Booey. Look at that. I have good heart. I don't know what that means. And he wants a rematch. I bet I can make it to 8 with this. And this dude, floor 8. Uh-oh, what did I do there? I'm gonna get my swords back real quick. No! What? I 6P'd! Oh god, pain. Less pain. Ow, ow, ow. Nope, that doesn't. That's unlockable. I've been getting away with a lot of dumb stuff with this dude, so if he catches up to me, that's fine. Damn, he really did block that. Ow. Swallow, so that's me. Now stop love song, I will follow you. That was so dumb. Why did I do that? Nope. Bad, bad, real bad. Yabe. Oh, yeah, that's bad. The good thing about pot is I can throw out the high sword in neutral like that and really get away with it. It depends whether he knows Hammerfall YRC. Did I tech that? What did I just do? I wasted a Roman cancel. He's gonna pop buster, but it doesn't matter because he's an idiot. So am I. Oh, he blocked that. Okay. Uh oh. Uh oh. Keep walking. He's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Where's your Hammerfall, bro? I beat you with those swords, my mans. Take the L. Oh. I got a few more minutes. I can rematch you. Okay, that was unsafe. Ow, real bad. Okay, this is the power of pot right here. Ha! Slide hit hits behind! Ow, 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 ow. Running out of health there, buddy. Ba-na-na-na-na. Gold burst. Uh-oh. He's got meter. You're kidding me! No way did I do that! I actually hit him out of Potbuster. Worth the shot. Ow. That was a pretty good start. I could have supered there for a big extravagant finish, but... yeah, he forgot about Aegis Reflector. He forgot about Hammerfall. He forgot about, like, half of his kit. Okay, looking at the time, yeah, but what if I did one more game? That man's a zebra. The dude on the right there, he's got like zebra leggies. Yes, when next match I'm rating update, I will absolutely fight over this. I've just got to take one game. Do you see that's mean? He's a Rambia. I play Sol as well, but I'm not as good with Sol. I want to get good with Ram. That's... oh god, you're kidding me. Oh god, he's good. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, okay. You just go under that, buddy. Oh, Jesus. He's good. Overtime, most things. I did alright with, I didn't feel perfect with her. I don't want this guy to rank up. I want him to lose to a Ramlethal. I want him to know his place. Oh, damn it. I should have backdashed. What? How did I miss that? Huh? Okay. Baikon's not in it yet, no. She might be future DLC. I'm hoping she normally is in the game. She was I mean, she was one of the last characters to be added in Revelator, so like, there's a chance. Nice burst. Nice. Oh, pain. What am I doing, dude? I think... Where's my dust? Oh god. Oh no! Oh, I had it. I had so much meter to spare. Ah, right. That's it for now. Maybe once the PC gaming show's over, I'll do it, because I can totally make it after that. That was a real close match, so that was fun. Kai is weirdly scary to face against. Oh, look at all that fish money. I'll fish later. But yeah, Kai is a weirdly scary opponent at times. Because to say he's very like bread and butter, he can just kind of hit you a lot. Twitch.tv/Twitch Gaming. Yeah, it's weird because he is. Shut up! I don't want to advertise Audible on my stream. Because yeah, despite being a very gross, boring bread and butter play, and the people who play him can play him well. And you know what it is? It's Fuudrak. It's Fuudrak. That move hits high, and is weirdly hard to block. Okay, we're on the PC Gaming Show. There we go. Alright. I've got no sound. Yeah, souls are scary, but for, like, all the right reasons. Let me refresh, this seems dodgy.
Do something! Do something!
Oh, she's British. Gross. Okay.
Deadbot, no! We have so much to live by. I'm pretty sure Heartbreak
This isn't
Kid is
Persona?
gonna be announced this
Right.
year.
I'm gonna make a bet with you, chat, okay?
It is so good to be back.
Shut up, I don't care. If anything Persona gets announced at this show, right, I've got a bottle of Smirnoff Ice downstairs. I'll just drink it. I'll down the whole thing. If there's anything Persona. Jam Cradleberry? Jam's fun. Of those... Who's Funky Hair Lady? Milia?
Ton catapult mech model CPLTC1 is featured in Mech
Drink
Warrior
what?
5
Big
Mercenaries.
bottle of Smirnoff Ice.
Sean, I
And also Whitehead Man. Is that Chip? Or Answer? Or Bedman?
I can't wait for this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off
Actually,
without a hitch.
I'm just gonna keep this muted and talk. You know what Smirnoff Ice is? It's alcohol. It's just a big bottle of alcohol. Ones in Strive are Eno, Faust, Milia, and if you mean Chip, then Chip. If you mean Bedman or Answer, then no, they are not in Strive. Right. You're a minor? Oh, damn. Sucks to be you, dude.
So what's the plan, Cap?
Yeah, Chip's in Strive, and has very low health. Chip is very easy to kill.
Your targets might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Okay.
Mission received.
Now, this is going to continue until all the targets are acquired and our mission is completed smoothly and with.
I've also got to disappear for like 2 minutes and 40 minutes. So if the show's still going, I am going to have to disappear for a couple minutes and hope I don't miss anything.
But first, let's teleport down to the stage.
The shadow theme stuff, that's Zato. Zato is in Strive.
The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth.
The only characters that aren't in Strive... well, no, that's not true. There are 15 characters in Strive. The only characters in Strive that aren't gorillas is... Zato is in Strive. That's a yes. But, most of the Strive cast are gorillas, very easy to pick up. Apart from, like, Kai, kind of, Zato, Milia, Axel. The rest of the characters you can Unga and Bunga with.
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to
Hi.
the PC Gaming Show 20.
Nago is tricky, but, like, he hits hard, so as long as you get a few hits in with him, he's good.
Bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting upcoming PC titles with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
And if dozens of new trailers wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show we are going to tell you.
There's only 2 new characters currently playable in the game. That's Giovanna and
So you're gonna want to stick around for that.
Now, make
well, fun fact, Zato, the demon that possesses Zato is called Eddie.
During which
I think in XX he actually does count as Eddie.
for just $10.
Jam isn't in Strive. Jam's fun, she's not in Strive. She might get into Strive as DLC, but she's not currently in. Guitar Witch Lady's very easy to play, albeit an unconventional dash. Alright, Naraka Blade Point. Hell are we looking at? Also, some of this will be like boring, so just ask questions, I don't care. Oh, I'm not playing Strive anymore, that's right. Okay, so it's just a sword game. Steam playtest participants. Yeah, the new characters in Strive, like Giovanna and Nago, both look really cool, and the characters they revealed in story. I haven't finished the story yet, but like Gold Lewis Dickinson and Happy Chaos, if you aren't fun to play, I may riot. What the hell is that weapon? A chainsaw? Okay. I'm not paying money for a game. Also, is the audio alright for this? Am I too loud? Is this too quiet? I hate this. I don't care about Chipotle. Go away. Get rid. It didn't work. The plot never makes sense, but it still has plot. And I'll stream the rest of the plot. I was going to stream some today, but I started too late. And this as well, so I wanted to focus on ranked. My plan is to make it to Celestial. I've been told it's somewhat easy to make it to Celestial on PC, just because the PlayStation player base is still that much larger.
Time is now. I will become the best player the school has ever seen. Dodgeball Academia, here I come.
Is that the original Ben 10 voice actor? Don't give up on the tutorial. If you don't know how to play the game, you'll get your ass beat. And then you'll get mad, because you're getting beat and you don't know why. At the bare minimum, try to learn the game. Tara Strong? Is that her? Well, it might have been. I don't know, was she Ben 10 originally? You learn from failure. You say that, right? But I was having this talk with someone the other day. In fighting games, there is a level of learning from failure, but it depends entirely on whether the person you're playing against is, like, going to help you learn, you know? It's good to learn with someone at a similar skill level or someone who can teach. If you're just getting your ass beat,
Make sure to check out Dodgeball.
it's not River City Dodgeball. I wish it was River City Dodgeball.
Sweet, don't you agree, DevBot?
But yeah, there's a point where, like, getting your ass beat by someone and you just won't learn anything because there's just, like, too much going on. So you've got to get your fundamentals in, or at least be aware of the fundamentals, and then go from there. Yeah, me and Josh are fairly level. Genius is a very good teacher for me anyway, because I've not caught up to his skill, but he's able to the very least teach when I do stuff, and he can point out when I'm doing things well. I don't know why it had. Hi, Steve! Big Steve! Say hello, Steve, everybody. Everyone say hi to Steve.
I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher.
Yeah, because if I go up against, like, Fenrir, who's probably already in Celestial, I wouldn't probably learn much, because he's going to be like, damn, you should just option select all the time and block the fuzzies and stuff. And I'm like, yes, that's true, but what if I cannot process that yet?
Chaos and carnage. So the post-launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of mid and massive level content updates coming out across this.
Damn, this music's boring.
One of the things we're most excited about is taking it to different eras in the medieval period. Before we've done the early period, now we're going closer to the later period.
There's no subtitle I can get up here, is that? Oh!
You're going to get a bit more refined medieval armors and refined atmospheres. That
yeah, no, it's not worth it.
And smear blood all over, but we really want to take players into
this was the thing Olivia was saying in Sleeper the other day, about, like, being told to get good doesn't actually help. Unless you say, you know, haha, get good, just kidding, here are some tips on how to improve.
It's a canvas for your destruction.
Sex. Why is there sex in my pirate? No, wait, pirates are gay. Never mind. Very gay. Did you know you're watching the PC Gaming Show? There it is. Oh god, wow. B's shared games are now available for me to play. Thanks, B.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Gallencourt is the first TO map that's coming out post-launch.
Gallencourt is going to take us to the high medieval times or the late medieval times.
It's really
Aren't we just normals?
Agathian ideals of being this like noble, rich, wealthy place.
I think you're just limiting yourself by learning to swim in normals.
Feel like you're sieging
Yeah, learn to swim without meter is good, I think. Because if you just go like willy-nilly on meter, like I started on Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm talking about this because I don't care what's going on over there yet. I started on Dragon Ball FighterZ, where meter is aplenty, and you have a total of 7 bars, and you can spend that pretty freely. But when you then move over to something like Guilty Gear, where meter is essentially like 2 bars, you know, 50%, 100%, nothing in, at least nothing in Strive costs 25%. In Xrd, stuff costs 25%. Like dead angles and blitz shields and YRCs. I want a custom mech warrior PC. But yeah, so learning to play the game without meter and then starting to learn meter is very cool. And Guilty Gear's Strive's combos are simple enough that you can do a lot with and without meter, you know? Like a Roman cancel is really only going to extend your combo by like a few hits, as I showed earlier. You know, I only Roman cancelled when I did like the Wrecker and was at wall and needed to follow it up to a wall break. Food fight? This is a food fight. This is a food fight. Okay. See, they've got my attention here because you can slide and wear a bucket on your head. Yeah, in a lot more footsies based game, learning with just normals is very important. And some idiots will claim Guilty Gear has very grounded footsies based neutral, and they're idiots. Because I've played enough Guilty Gear in my time, and watched enough Guilty Gear in my time, to know that's just a barefaced lie. Because characters like Zato, and like Order Sol exist, which are polar opposites. But Order Sol doesn't have footsies, he just hits you. And Zato doesn't have footsies because you can't stop guarding. Rawmen. Raw men. Men. Raw men.
My name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director in Dying Light 2, Stay Human.
Yeah, Piotr. Well, I don't know, I found that funny. Sorry, Piotr. Love you, Piotr.
A little bit about the Dying Light universe.
Yeah, Potemkin's a character where you can kind of just get away with dumb stuff for the fun of it.
Every tragedy begins somewhere. This one started with a virus.
Because of like just heavy hitting and Hammerfall being super armored, just super armor in general.
The whole world, including the city where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6th.
Obviously, everybody has the preference. I struggle to play grapplers. I mean, I know how to play them. I know their buttons. I just can't enjoy them as much, unless it's like Android 16, who's less of a grappler, more of a dunk type character, as I like to call him. And 16 is one of few dunk type characters because he kind of invented the dunk type, as far as I'm concerned.
Don't think of them as zombies, though.
Wasn't fun to lose constantly though. Yeah, man, you've got to find a point where you're like, oh, I'm on a losing streak. I need to take a break. I haven't had much of a losing streak so far. I've actually only gone up so far. No, I went 6, won a match, up to 7, lost a match, down to 6, went up to 7, and now I'm on the border of 7 and 8. If I can make it up to 9, I'll be happy, because that's more progress than I made in the betas.
The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills? Believe me, guys, I would gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you. Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah, I ran without training mode today, which is probably dumb. Normally if I don't If I just jump right in, it's because I've played like earlier in the day and trained. That didn't happen today. I just kind of kept it fresh in my head. I mean, normally you're alright if the game is still fresh in your head. And like Ramlethal's only really got one combo route. You decide to do it off like 6H, 5H, 2H, or 2D.
And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my
Why are they showing random tweets? Anime dodgeball.
There. My Mia.
Mia.
We meet
Maria. Where are
many,
ya?
many children undergoing
Elf.
mysterious
He
medical
likes
research.
Elfelt.
The last
This is
thing
good.
Aiden remembers from that time is extreme pain,
Learn
then
Elfelt.
fire,
Learn
and
Elfelt.
a little girl that was being tested with him. Her name was
No, it's
Mia.
very different to Pot.
She was his sister.
Yeah.
What happened next?
Elfelt is
To the
very,
fire.
very dumb
Mia
and
still
busted
alive?
in Xrd. I hope she gets into
Years
Strive.
haunted Aiden with these questions, and
Albeit,
with guilt
like,
over
I don't even
losing
think a
her.
reworked an Elfelt rework is necessary. I think
Mia
Elfelt
is the
from
only answer to the
from
question,
Xrd is
who
perfect
Aiden
in
really
Strive.
is. Now in
I don't necessarily
2036,
like
we
doing
meet
grenades
Aiden,
mid-combo. I
and
think grenades
for
should be
the
more of a
first
neutral
time
tool,
during
but that's
his
about it.
pilgrimage, he finds a clue about
Because
how
they
to
are
fight
still a
his
neutral
sister.
tool, but like
Aiden's path to the
I just
truth is
struggle
tough,
doing it
full
during
of
combos because you got to be
challenges
particular with the
and
timing.
adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as their consequences await you. You're going to discover them all in December 2021.
I know you'll have your own preferences, B, but just to inform you, I play Sin and a bit of Eno and Ramlethal in Rev 2. If that would help to inform stuff. So, but since it felt like he benefited from old Gatlings, I don't think so. I mean, most characters benefit from old Gatlings,
That was Dying Light
but
2, and it looks great.
And spooky.
I think
Well, we are
Sin
here
is still
back
going to be
on the E3
okay.
stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what
Oh,
you're
sorry,
seeing
I'll
on this
get
year's
back to that.
X Games
I
show.
think Sin would still work fine because his main mechanic was special cancelling into specials.
And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input on a
With the
subject
food
that,
meter.
you and I are
So I
pretty
think he
passionate
can still
about,
probably end up
PC
doing a lot with
So
new
this year, we
Gatlings.
put a number of prototype PCs
The other
based
thing
on MechWarrior 5,
the thing I'll say,
but
B,
we're only going to manufacture
I am proud of
one
you for landing a 5-hit
you
combo.
get to pick which
However,
design becomes our flagship PC
one of the
for
hardest
this
things to
year's
learn when you need
PC
to fight in
Game
games
Show, powered
is
by
the
the
number of
11th
hits in your
Intel
combo
Core
is not actually what
processor.
matters.
That is correct. Each
Because I could do like a
prototype
say
PCs that you see before you on the screen
for really
are
bad.
paired with
Actually,
one of the 6
Ramlethal's got a really
factions
good
of
example.
MechWarrior 5.
Ramlethal does a
The three
30-hit
worlds lead
combo
the
with her
Draconis
super.
Combine, the Federated Suns,
But
the Compellin Confederation, and
you can probably do
So
more
cast your
efficient
vote now
damage
for which faction
with like a
and custom
10
PC
with like a I don't know
you
like
want to
a
win, and help us pick the best
8 and 9
design.
hit and a
I'm
Roman cancel for the same
currently
meter.
pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest
Combo
fan
trials
of
help
Fire
to
Music Game
understand
Well,
semi-efficient
alright, we'll
routes.
check in later to see what's
Elfelt's
next
combo
for
trials
Five
get
Minutes
hard.
MechWarrior
Don't but
Showdown.
no.
But for now, let's
The
begin
advanced
with
combo
our
trials
very
are
own mech
tricky,
pilot, Frankie Ward,
but
who
the
went on a
basic combo
special
trials in Rev 2 are pretty good. Ooh, lag. My internet's
mission
dying.
To get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy
Sega?
game, Humankind.
Please don't tell me this is it for Sega. Please. God, what is going on with my internet? Someone's downloading, someone's torrenting porn.
In Humankind, you will be creating into the game. Let me show you.
Yeah, every character's damage output is different. There's damage scaling to keep in mind, so actually sometimes longer hit combos are worse because of damage scaling. There's a lot to understand with fighting games, which is why I will once again scream at you, do the tutorial, understand the basics, and then you can worry about labbing combos out and stuff. This is Persona, guys! Did it?
Get ready to play against me in the Humankind closed beta, starting now.
I didn't hear it, I was talking over it. Like an idiotes. Please don't tell me this is it for Sega. Please don't tell me this is like the only Sega announcement from today. Ooh. More. The hell is this? Okay, I'm interested. Bird. think there's a difference between... Okay. Okay. This looks fun. What is this? Is this a game that already exists? Because goddammit, this looks fun. I think the tutorial, the main tutorial in Rev 2 is simple enough. The mission mode is way more in depth. But I get that. In that, like, it explains the basic Gatling mechanics fairly well. You know, the basic mechanics of Roman cancels and Gatlings well enough. I don't think it explains some of the later stuff well. I think that's why games like Under Night and Skullgirls have such good tutorials, is because they like properly explain what all the mechanics do and what they're for. They always run. Okay, I want to check that out. God damn, yeah, I'll wishlist that. If you want me to help properly teach you, I will. I'll do it. I'll come around and teach you Guilty Gear. I thought that was it. My internet's dying. I genuinely don't know why my internet's dying. Because no one should be using the internet this time. Yes, Guilty Gear is not baby's first fighting game. Definitely not Plus R or Rev 2. Usually. Gaben Newell! Plus R and Rev 2 are definitely not like a baby's first fighting game, given the choice, you know? I'd say like Street Fighter, Dragon Ball, Under Night, yeah. Strive is a lot more accessible, for sure. Sorry about the stream quality, by the way. It's just suddenly dropping out of nowhere, and I genuinely don't know why.
Well, it's about time.
That's why. Let me just drop the quality of that down.
Orcs Must Die 3 from Robot Entertainment.
Orcs Must Die 3.
Jerome K. Jones, welcome to
Jerome.
Thanks, Sean.
Hi, buddy boy.
So, for anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Well, Orcs Must Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts, and the player has to stop them.
I really...
tons of weapons and
not just because I want to drink tonight, but I really hope there's a Persona announcement here.
Solo, or you can
Otherwise, I do not know what's going to happen for the anniversary. Because we are running out of time. We are more than halfway through the year, and Atlas have announced nothing for the 25th.
Campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2, so not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress.
I think Strive is a very good guilty game to be introduced to, and if you stay with Strive or you move on to like Plus R or Rev 2, then that's cool, but yeah, it's a very good first.
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war machines and war guardians. So a war machine is like
yeah, Ino's air movement in general is a little bit weird.
You'll climb into a catapult and you'll
just mess about with the cast, find who you enjoy the most, then have a go at their combo trials, see if you can play them until you find a character whose, you know, style sticks with you. Because like, yeah, I kind of like Elfelt, but when I try to play her, it just doesn't feel the same. And then, but like Sin, Bliss, Leo, Bliss.
And Xbox, and pre-orders start today, so you should rush off to Steam now and put OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks to wait for Orcs Must Die 3. For now, though, it's time for us to take a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Batman is less random than Faust. But Bedman, you do have to think a lot. He's very set play. Because he's the definition of set play. He sets things up on the screen and just works with them based on position and stuff.
Where are you hiding, sweetie?
I think the only other character that kind of gets close to set play in at least Exard is probably like Dizzy. Maybe, I mean Milia. She's more oaky than set play, but they kind of come hand in hand. The hell is this music? Ooh, horror game. My child is missing. Whee!
You come for me and mine. But first, you need to find us. All I want is to be with my little girl. Is that so much to ask?
Oh wait, no, they already said it was a vampire game. I'm dumb. I have no clue about anything included in Vampire the Masquerade. Because there's like a whole series of them, right? There are 2 games called Vampire. And there is Darkstalkers and Vampire the Masquerade. Darkstalkers is the cool one.
Working on Gigabash, a multiplayer arena brawlers inspired
Let's get it on GOG. Got it. Yeah, I'd never really known much about it.
Some new and exciting gameplay footage
Kaiju game?
oversized characters in action. Please
Oh,
enjoy the brawl.
Kaiju arena thing. I was hoping it was going to be something like Rampage, but it's more beat each other up. You know, like a party fighter. You like Dizzy? Okay, fair enough. But if you genuinely get into like Rev 2 or Strive, I think you might end up being a menacing opponent because you are finding characters enjoyable that I would never play in a million years. And that's not a bad thing, by the way. Everyone has their different preferences. I tend to like fairly... It's kind of simple Rushdown. But... yeah, Dizzy's interesting. I like her, but she's got a lot of set play stuff that can be kind of tricky to do. Okay, it's an RPG. That's cool. Yeah, I literally have just... I think the first time I heard much about it was whenever they announced like a sequel or something last year. They announced something with it last year. Gigabash exists.
Let's check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate and make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer interview with Sean.
Sean!
Total annihilation.
We stand on the verge of extinction.
Infertility spreading across the globe.
Humanity's last living generation.
A major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first we must go back.
The Lemnis Gate. Lemnis sounds like a Ligma setup, you know?
2, 1.
Like Lemnis sniff your balls, I don't know. Hello.
Let's go. Shield. Protect and serve.
I don't really know what I'm looking at. This doesn't look too interesting.
You have only one mission.
Like, it seems like they're trying to make it a fun, like, co-op shooter thing.
Activate.
But it just seems a little boring. And bland. Like, that dude looks like Pathfinder from Apex. That's it.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Ratloop Games Canada.
Oh my god, it's made by a company called Ratloop. Never mind, this is great.
Now, let's begin by asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
First-person shooter turn-based strategy, what the hell is that?
So instead of playing continuously, you play for 25 seconds turn by turn. So for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds. And then we turn by turn layer new characters into the same 25-second time loop. So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. But then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade. So we have retrieve XM.
B, when you do the party the next week, I'll bring my stick. I'll just play Rev 2 with you for a bit when no one's watching.
Walk me through a little bit of like what a few turns at the start of a round looks like.
Heiyun is fun, but his inputs are awkward. I'll tell you now, his combo inputs are awkward as all hell. You gotta like break your fingers to do some of his stuff.
On August 3rd, it's open for pre-orders right now on Steam.
He's got decent Oki because he can just kind of move projectiles about the screen.
The game will launch on PC and console both.
Yeah, Heiyun's pretty cool.
Thank you so much for joining us, James Anderson. Once again, that is the
Mr. Anderson.
first-person shooter, turn-based strategy game.
But yeah, no, you're finding characters that you like, and that's sick because you're finding your own footing in a fighting game. Don't let my opinions on a character defer you from playing them.
This no man's land has a technical term. It's called common, which
I'll lab out Sin
that space is for everyone.
in the meet until I get there.
Next space rebel.
I mean, you can mash, you just gotta make sure that you're mashing strategically, you know? Like, don't mash heavies, because that's punishable, but if you're just mashing, like, punches and kicks on block, that's probably not gonna be too bad. Learn which buttons you can mash, learn which buttons are safe. Dust Loop. Go on Dust Loop and learn what is useful and what's not. Dust Loop is a good resource for learning fighting games, but it kind of requires that you understand a bit about fighting games first.
Next Space Rebels. And hey, if you play enough of that game, maybe you'll get good enough at building rockets to join us up in orbit. But don't do anything illegal like Day 9 did. Last break, we set up our Intel and MechWarrior 5 custom PC contest and asked you guys at home to vote for the winners. Well, we're just down to 3 houses now with...
Oh yeah, Dust Loop have funny captions for a lot of their moves as well, and buttons.
Rip to those factions, press F to pay respects, etc., etc. Now that we means that...
Yeah, find someone who you think looks cool, and then see if you can enjoy them to play.
So, make sure to vote now.
Like what Josh said, Josh has got the right approach.
Of the custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC.
Because I play Ramblethal because I think she just looks cool. And then also I like a playstyle in Strive. Not, kind of in Rev 2, but not so much.
100 years have passed since the rise of the Edoran Empire, and its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land,
excuse me.
Work is not scarce for
Oh, you like Milia? Oh no. That means I have to learn Oki defense.
of this age have been recorded. They are known as the War Tales.
Milia is very fast, yeah. She has 2 air dashes as well, so she can move around a lot despite that speed, or on top of that speed. Yeah, a couple characters have multiple air dashes, but they don't tell you, and some characters don't have air dashes at all. Keep that in mind when learning movement. Yeah. Characters have varying health amounts.
Of War Tales, an open-world RPG from Shiro Games about leading a mercenary troop on a sprawling adventure. And speaking of mercenaries, our battle for the best custom PC based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries continues. We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you keep voting for the PC build you like the most.
I don't think we're gonna see Atlas. I don't.
For your chance to win.
No, in my luck, I'll go see Atlas when I go and do the thing.
Show is so full of games set in
like
space
10
is starting
minutes.
to feel a little crowded up there, but the next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars. In Ixion, you struggle to
I hate the space theme. I'm bored of the space theme. Show me a game that's set on Earth. Show me a game that's set in what's it called? Something Newport.
This will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So here is
Tatsumi Port Island.
at Ixion.
I'd like a game that's set in Tatsumi Port Island, has 2 playable protagonists, and a character called Yukari Takeba.
The Earth, our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of
Yeah, if you're understanding systems, then yeah, that's good. It's more like
we have learned
there's going to be a point where combo number is not what you should focus on. You should focus on optimal damage. But if you're, you know, experimenting with the systems, working out how to extend stuff, that's fine. Yes.
choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world.
If we get news of a TF2 update, I'll nut.
A mother does not wish
I'm
to
not
see
even
her
lying, I'll
children
nut.
disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children. To carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity...
All these space games, man, they're just not doing anything for me. I mean, I'll change the half drink for TF2 or Persona, full drink if both. Yeah, go on, we'll do that. I'll down the full bottle if we get both, and drink half for one.
Horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it, I give you the stars.
Bedman's okay. No, Bedman not okay. Bedman bad. Please don't play Bedman. Yeah, I like Sin a lot. Sin and Leo. God damn it. Yeah, Sin is why Ramleth Hall has the dog. And likes burgers. Alright, great Ixion. Can I have news from Atlas? Okay. No. Farlone Sales. I've never heard of that. I thought this was going to be something like Inside, and there's another one similar, I think. I can't remember the name of, but it's not. Oh no, I've got to go get something out of the tumble dryer in a few minutes. It's not like I can do it whenever. I'm just waiting on it and hoping I don't miss Persona, if they have Persona. Something in me is like slightly getting excited. I don't know why, because there's nothing to be announced yet. But I really want there to be. I think it's gonna happen. I do. Sure, they're in a flying 3090.
Sean, what if for one segment
Sean!
I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean. Building list of known human sidekicks. Alex Vance? And
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes. Can you compute?
This leads
that,
into
DevBot?
the current game.
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, robot lead.
Man, they broke the funny robot man who I didn't care about.
Time for a hard reboot.
I mean, last time they announced Persona, Teddy literally just walked in
Let's take a look at the next
to the
game reveal.
room. World premiere? Okay. Okay. Robot heroes like Aegis and Labris? Oh, you like Jacko. Cool, so you don't want me to play the game. Jacko is a very unique character, as are most of the cast of Guilty Gear, but her gameplay just doesn't feel like it suits Guilty Gear. I don't know what game it would suit. I don't know, Marvel. Make her like a striker assist thing in Marvel, that would work. This is a medieval, what am I thinking, like, randomly generated? This is like medieval episode, that's what it is, it's just episode. Everyone's going for like the not Doom music in these trailers. You hear my armor then Arxis? What would that even imply? Persona 4 Arena Fez, where you play the Answer with Aegis wearing a helmet and armor. I still don't understand why she had that armor, but she did.
It's the PC gaming show.
Is that a PogChamp meter? There's a PogChamp meter. Why are we having a PogChamp meter? Oh, you like Answer. I don't know about Answer. He just doesn't strike me too well. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's got like a, he doesn't have a run. He has a warp dash. So I think Slay's pretty cool. I just struggle to play him.
Including Jurassic World Evolution 2, Silt, and a word from Val. But first, the captain of our program, Sean Day9 Fly, has an interview with Darian Katz from Piranha Games.
Okay, while they're doing this interview, I'm gonna dip for 2 seconds. Have fun. Watch over my milk or something. I don't know. Watch over my bottle of water. If this, it's not even on frame. Okay. Well, I'll be back in a sec. Miss you guys.
Marketing and community manager Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Type in chat if Persona happens.
Gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995. This is HQ. What is your situation? Where does MechWarrior 5 sit in the space?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back. But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. But it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
Well, let's start at the real basics of what makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses. and then carve your path through the galaxy from there. Speaking of paths, there's new career paths, which earn you powerful upgrades for your battle mechs, and it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big one for me. Beachhead is basically you're clearing an enemy base landing zone for your invasion force. So as you land on the planet, you're wanting to take out satellite installations so that the enemy can't communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called Extrasolar Moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment like Beagle Active Probe, Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs.
I'm back.
Weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles.
I'm guessing there hasn't been Persona, and I've got garlic bread.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, Kai's a good bread and butter character. He's the thing is, Kai's great for beginners, but he's very boring. He can't go much further than what you find. Saul is like the beginner character, but he's way more unga bunga dumb.
Which you'll see from the profile, it's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the franchise. It's a 40-ton mech. It's highly mobile, and typically it's used for reconnaissance or scout missions because of its mobility, so it can get in and out fast. You can, if you're looking for a specific target.
Oh, are you doing?
Assassination mission,
I thought I told you there was a Roman cancel button.
There, find your target, get back out.
Yeah.
Another mech that I'm super excited about, this is one of my favorites, is the Marauder 2. This thing is a 100-ton assault mech, and it is just a beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we've talked about before, modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding community. What are some of the amazing mods you've seen developed?
There's simple modifications from HUD changes, changing colors, adding
hitting 3 buttons without dust on a controller is pretty tough.
That is just amazing.
So
top-down real-time strategy game. So really, anything you can imagine.
Use the Roman cancel bind; it will make your life easier.
Where can people go to get MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, Microsoft PC, and of course Xbox.
Thank you so much, Darren Katz, for joining us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and of course a warm thank you to MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show.
Okay, make sure not to use.
Coming up next,
maybe TGS, maybe.
Silt.
When is that? When's TGS? Because I might stream it if I'm in. Yeah, make sure you're not using Tokyo Game Show. Maybe. I don't know how much new stuff is usually at Tokyo Game Show. There's usually more like showing off what already exists there. Yeah, Guilty Gear, don't Roman cancel with the dust button, because otherwise when you have burst, you will burst, and you'll waste your burst. I'm throwing around a lot of buzzwords, I'm hoping you're understanding. That's a booby on my Twitter feed. Well, Silt looks interesting if you're into Silt. Arxis was there, but I don't think they actually showed off new stuff. I think they just showcased like existing characters. Like it was, I think it was Angie and Eno last time. Sorry. Or it might not have been Tokyo Game Show, but it was something. Tokyo Game Show is in September. That's a long way away, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's when Atlas announced their stuff. Rope Snap is still convinced that something's happening. I will call him out on this. What is this, Hello Neighbor? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's Hello Neighbor. Okay. What was the deal with Hello Neighbor? That game had like a story or something, right? Dude just ate paint. My man's a paint licker. Like and comment if you're a paint licker. Any paint lickers in chat? One second, I'm gonna open the window. It's getting warm. Ahoy, I'm back.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, game director from Jurassic
Rich Newbold from Jurassic World Evolution 2! God, love that man.
Such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience yet. Set after the events of Jurassic World.
You see, I'm more of a glue sniffer because I'm, you know, a fan of Virgil and Ramlethal and the sort.
Such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum. You will
Jeff
need efforts to
Goldblum.
contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild. And for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs. And we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Shame I won't be here for the Nintendo one because I feel like that's going to be the only one with an exciting announcement at this point.
All the warnings.
Unless something hype happens today.
Forgot the lessons.
Keep forgetting I have to like start working a job soon. Capcom, true, but like, honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen because there was that big Capcom leak, and now everyone's basing it off like, oh, it wasn't in the Capcom leak, it's not gonna get announced. And I reckon they've got stuff that they have ready to announce that wasn't in the leak. I think we could get like women in Devil May Cry 5. I think we can get Street Fighter 6.
This is a very.
I think we'll get Marvel 5. Or 4. 4 or 5, depending on whether they count Infinite as a numbered entry. Wow. Oh, that was the thing. There's a big dinosaur there.
You just saw
I can't do
Jurassic
like
World
underwater
Evolution
horror. I
2,
really
and
struggle
you
with
know,
that.
After all your
Like
failed
big
attempts at running a
monsters
dinosaur park and
underwater.
getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so far today, we're always curious to see what you are talking about. So far, it seems like
I'm
the
not.
chatter on social media is
Don't
all
tell me.
about war tales.
See? I predicted that would happen.
Point, and unsurprisingly, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I have a feeling, though, that may change as we have plenty more to come. Let's now head on over to see what the folks at New Blood Interactive have
Ooh,
cooking. Take it away.
New Blood. Alright, what have New Blood got to offer this year? Oh, they published Faith! Okay, Ultra Kill, that's still exists. God, I love the look of every New Blood game, dude. They just get it right. I really need to play Ultra Kill. Dusk 82, oh that's brilliant. Oh god, yeah, that's Faith, alright. I really need to start trying some New Blood stuff. We hate .money. What's We Hate .money do?
Wouldn't be the PC gaming show without a fantastic new Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave!
Oh, that takes you to the Steam publisher list for New Blood.
What you just saw was what New Blood's got going on for 2021. Some stuff you might know about, some stuff you might not know about, and some stuff we're not ready to talk about just yet. But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood.
They actually showed Gloomwood this year.
Flagship title inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course the Thief series of games. And not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's really great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. We kind of hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our next
Honestly,
video.
Gloomwood looks very cool.
Got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So,
Okay.
I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off.
Okay,
but,
I like the running gag of no Gloomwood.
I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look. He doesn't even go here.
Is everything okay, Dave?
Not now, Mom. I'm upset. We've spent a year on this. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe?
But I like the look of Gloomwood. I like the PS2 style graphics.
Gabe. Bull. PC Gamer. This isn't over.
I'm sure Dave is and will be fine. And if he's not, who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
We have discontinued Team Fortress 2.
Newell. I want to thank PC Gamer for all of the opportunities it gives us as developers to connect with gamers around the world and highlight the new and exciting projects we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free.
Meh.
We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of
The grenades Elfelt's grenades can be used during combos, and it is very cool. And they can also be used as a neutral tool to apply pressure from a distance because she doesn't have much long range stuff. All her attacks are very, melee.
This is Steam Next Fest.
But yeah, no, Elfelt's cool. The only hard thing is like reloading the gun and setting up the grenades. Thanks, Gabe. That was useless. No TF2 update yet. I keep being like, yes, world premiere. That must be Persona 3. A game that's been out for... I can't do maths. Well, just under 20 years. 15 years. This does look cool though, big sword. Alright. You know what? Think I like this. Solstice. I'm gonna watch the trailer for that later. Yeah, there's fixed arcs for the grenades, so. Wow, Civ 6 again.
Glad to have you back, DevBot.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me
Also,
neither.
it teaches you in the tutorial, but you can shoot Elfelt's grenades with the shotgun and sniper rifle to set them off early.
All-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on
Hardware?
the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep
Okay.
frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building
I
and
don't care
upgrading
about
your
ray
rig is
tracing.
as
I
much
have a
a part of the
2060.
hobby as
I don't
playing the
care.
games. We put our heart
Like, I
and
have something that can do
soul
ray
into
tracing.
these
I literally just could
and
not care less
if that
about
means
being
using
able to do
enough
it.
RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not
What
quite
the
as
hell?
advanced as gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor
Yeah,
is
this
it
has been.
quite up there with
I mean,
Gabe
we're
Newell's
what, 2 days into
dream of a
E3? We've got a few more days, but this has been boring so
the
far.
impulse
All
is
of
as
it.
close as we're going to get this year. The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles
Is that?
in
No,
your
that's
hand
not the mouse I
to
have.
beat
It's a
your
Razer
finger
mouse,
to the
but.
click. In theory, it's given you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent.
So that
If it
actually
works
is like a
out, we could
physical
see a tech
mechanical
like this become
advantage. That's
commonplace
crazy.
in esports. And if it doesn't, let's hope our neurons at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you guys might be wondering what
Weird.
this chonky beast is. So allow me to
Chonky!
introduce you
R/slash
to the Fanatec
chonkers!
CSL DD wheelbase. Do you want to feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then you
Hey, you know
need
what? I'll take
serious
this.
force
I
feedback
like
wheel.
dumb
Direct
peripherals.
drive wheelbases gets you as close to the feel of a real racing machine without, you know, having to huff gas and stuff like
Is that plugging through Molex?
Historically, the problem with this tech has been the price, which has involved dropping
No, not
full
Molex.
car
Plugs into
money
like
on your rig.
a power
So
supply.
Fanatec aims to solve that. The CSL DD comes in at only $350, which
Only?
still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors. And the CSL DD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slightly
That plugs directly into the
overkill to use
PSU
in a
looking at that
rocket,
cable.
though. Believe it or not, sometimes
Oh,
less
no, I don't think it
really
does. Never
is
mind.
more. If you want to play The Witcher 3 on the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along for the ride. Just use the One X player. A wave of more powerful processors have
cloud
finally
gaming?
made handheld PC gaming a reality.
No,
Inside this
handheld
Switch-like
PC.
machine, you've actually got an Intel Tiger Lake chip with Xe graphics. These
Okay.
mini machines are going to be cropping up more and more, so
And that's not gonna have a big
major
graphics
advances
card
still to
in,
come.
so it's not gonna be able to do
Lastly,
anything
let's take a
cool.
look at the Asus
To what, 4 days? I think
Not the
5
most catchy
days.
name for this gaming monitor with all of the trimmings,
Maybe.
but
Maybe
it's
5, yeah.
actually one of the sexiest PC products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast,
Oh, it's a
but
backlit
brighter than
monitor.
the sun. Stare at it long enough, and you might not notice
Wait,
the
no.
$3,000 price tag. For those of you still
I thought it meant
upstanding,
like
it's time for more
lights
killer
around the
games starting
back,
with
not
Chaos
backlit
Gate.
screen. It's Warhammer. I think Warhammer's got a cool aesthetic. I don't know what any of the games play like. Nothing until August. That probably means something to Warhammer fans.
Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40k game from Frontier and Complex Games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are
Those
really
are
hyped after
two
watching
things that I
a
don't like
Star
in
Wars
brutal
animation 100
combat.
times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2022 release. Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Okay, you've caught my interest. You've lost my interest. I figured a retro aesthetic. Ooh, Russian. Oh, the subs are really small at the bottom.
Испытывать бесконечную боль и терпеть ужаснейшие кошмары за весь тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие другие, всего-навсего желали счастливой жизни. Не так ли? Пожалуйста, не смотрите на меня, как на монстра. Я думаю, что я почти такая же, как и вы. Вы лучше скажите, а вы приняли условия острова? Какой ценой вы хотите обрести счастье?
Choices, you say? Okay. I like the enemy designs. I'm not too bothered about the gunplay. It looks a bit boring, I'll be honest.
Хочешь устроить новый рейд на могильник? Сейчас это невозможно. На острове скоро вновь разгорится война. Истовики начнут замес бригады, и ни у кого из них больше не будет сил, чтобы нас поддерживать.
Ага.
Единственный выход для нас — начать собирать остатки.
Good old Vimple.
Слушай, жнец, далеко не все из наших товарищей погибли. Это невероятно суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, они, возможно, не захотят, но нам все равно надо найти их.
I just realized there was specifically one English dialogue option there earlier, and then the rest were in Russian. Maybe that's how they translated. So is this multiplayer? Or is that just, like, AI teammates?
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя!
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ Волков. Химическое оружие уже уехало в могилу. Теперь все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Вы поганые предатели.
Okay. This looks alright. It just looks a bit like monochrome. Everything just looks grey or beige. Which I guess for the setting works, but eh. I don't know. Nothing about the combat looked too interesting there.
Time is running out to vote for which custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So vote now for one of the remaining MechWarrior factions by typing into chat wherever you at home are watching. Alright, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
I don't want space games. I don't care.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get.
I don't want to see some dumb because I mean it's the PC gaming show, right? This is from the website PC Gamer. They're obviously going to show off.
You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrial.
You know, a gamer PC content. Ooh, but I don't care.
You can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune.
That's fine. I can just go through Twitter during this.
We will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer, but I believe you have what it takes.
Me, I have what it takes. Wow, I've never even played EVE Online.
You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want.
Yeah, everyone was kind of hype about Gabe Newell, and then that was it.
I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation.
Well, that's alright. I get like Guilty Gear Dizzy art on the timeline.
Delivering fully fitted chips in bulk. I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against the oppression, against the bad guys, and it's like a project, and you're kind of putting the pieces together by getting the skills ready for the ship and all the modules, and that ship basically is the dream.
There's just space games and mech-themed PCs. That's all this show has to offer. Gabe Newell showed up. He left.
Being discovered by another player who might be out hunting explorers.
Your heart's racing, everything, you know, bullets are flying, ships are all over the place, and you start shaking because your adrenaline's pumping because you're gonna lose your ship.
EVE Academy. Okay, farming game, I think. No, zoo? Whatever it is, this looks funky. If it has co-op, that makes me think party game. Yeah, this is a party game. Okay. Thanks, Lumberhill. Bye, Lumberhill. Ready for a challenge? Okay. The giant enemy spider. I keep not being able to read the logos fast enough. Dynamic real-time combat would be like an impressive thing to advertise in like 1989. Earlier than that, probably. 3D action roguelite. Well, at least they call it a roguelite and not a roguelike, so it's slightly different. World premiere, Pushnuma. It's not Pushnuma. They always catch my attention when they've got these funky animated intros, because it usually means it's something good that's got a bit of budget put into it. Man is tiny. Tinykin. Oh no, they've got wasps. I hate this immediately. Is this 3D? Nah, what? Oh, it's like Pikmin! Oh, I like this. It's like a little Pikmin-y thing. Yo, okay. This is like the Bug Fables equivalent of Pikmin. I'm not helping by perpetuating like game journalism standards there, but this is the Bug Fables of Pikmin. That's what I'm saying. Thank you to TinyBuild for that. Yeah.
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survivor Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego World Premiere, w którym znajduje się ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Heist, czyli
Thank you for Mr. The Heist.
How do I enter that power plant? We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan.
Oh, what's your language, buddy?
We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start.
I don't entirely know what I'm looking at here. I mean, they know they said horror survival RPG, but...
Where is Tatiana?
Nah.
That ghost you're chasing. I don't know what to tell you. Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. Sniper, are you in position? Affirmative.
If it's just a heist game, I'll take it.
Pretty little view of the entire power plant.
It's not something I think I'd play, but...
Igor, take a rad reading, will you?
3.6. Not great. Not terrible.
Chernobylite. Okay. Alright, sure.
Because we have more games on the way. But coming up later, our friends at Games Radar will be bringing you the Future Games Show.
Oh.
A digital showcase of some of the most exciting games coming to consoles and PC in 2021 and beyond. It's all hosted by video game acting legends.
When's the Future Games Show?
And features even more
It's today.
premieres, exclusive trailers, and in-depth developer interviews. So once we're done here on the PC Gaming Show, make sure you check it out.
That might be just after this. I might stay and stream the Future Games Show.
Coming up.
I might just do reactions for the rest of the night and keep streaming it. Looking, actually, yeah, oh, wait, yeah, there's only like 15 minutes left. The Future Games Show might actually be... okay. Modern RPG adventure with a classic twist. This is another one of them, like, 3D, 2D styles. This is cool. As much as I didn't really like Octopath too much, I do like the style that it uses and this, like, 3D, 2D style in general. I think it's really good. Well, if there's not Persona at this, then there's Persona at the Future Games Show, right? There's not gonna be Persona, I'm wasting my time. This looks cool though. Sacrifice. Sacrifile? Sacrifier. I couldn't read that. Icarus. Is that the game? Is that the dev? Probably the dev. Doggy. God. It sounds like Rust or something similar, or just one of those like survival shooters where that's kind of all you do is just survive. Yes, survival game then, just with shooting involved. Wow, Minecraft in real. Looks interesting. If the combat is primarily bows, that's actually pretty sick. I'll take that. Oh no, the game was called Icarus. Okay. Well, thank you, Icarus, for that trailer.
In a future of endless futile war, desertion into hostile syndicate territory was your only option. In this open world RPG, from the jungle to the streets, maybe if you can infiltrate the fact.
Yeah, love me a bit of lag.
Keep your team together and stay alive.
Graphically, this looks really cool, but I don't seem too interested by whatever I'm looking at in terms of gameplay. I don't know, I feel like an isometric shooter shouldn't be a thing.
It, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching to decide which of these final two beautiful MechWarrior 5 themed PCs gets crafted for your chance to
None
win
of them.
courtesy of Intel. Wherever you're watching in the show, just go crazy in chat with the color house.
I want
or
none
blue
of them
vote.
to win.
There's still some trailers left. So here is the Wandering Village.
Okay. Ooh, kind of sweet art style. I think they did say Mecha Germa, yeah. Oh my god, that's Germa! There he is! That's just Germa. How's it spelled? There's no way it's spelled like Germa 985, right? The giant Mecha Germa.
This has been such an amazing show so far that I must ask you, my loyal crew, what's been your favorite part?
Oh, not me. I like the bit where they announced Persona 2.
Oh, it's so hard to choose every year, but I think I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
I might just stick around and watch the Future Games show. I don't know whether it's new announcements or not. Yeah, this show's been somewhat boring, and by somewhat I mean incredibly. Vampire the Masquerade looked, you know, it was cool. That that one 2D game, that like 2D thing with like the shooting and the swords, which isn't very specific in a show like this, but you know what I mean. The one that I liked the style of. That was interesting. That was it. Yes. You'll have to give me some time to learn, or to remember, but yes. Okay. Is that Putin? Is that Vladimir Putin? Is it just me who saw Putin there? Is that Vladimir Putin? just realized this is an isometric shooter. Just whatever, this one looks fine, but somehow the other one just didn't. Death Trash, okay. Alright. You go, Death Trash.
Alright, you guys, this is the moment we have building up to.
Wow, the cool custom PC.
Thanks to your tireless efforts to spam the chat, we have figured out which custom MechWarrior 5 PC we are going.
So what's that like pulling out all the stops announcement? Because we've got 10 minutes left in the show.
To represent this year's PC gaming show. Alright, day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Tom roll.
Can I get a tom roll?
Yeah, COVID only.
Is Karina!
COVID only Tom roll. What the hell does he mean?
Build one more time.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's coming up. We need to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is. Now that is.
If I hear Xander Mobus say Atlas or like this is brought to you by the following sponsors, and Arc System Works are there, man, I'll bust such a fat nut you don't understand.
Custom PC, and more importantly,
That's gross, but it's true. They won't announce that here though, because this is like PC. This is mostly just PC games, and P5U will at least be on PS4.
It's gorgeous, and thank you to our sponsor for this sweepstakes, Intel. Of course, the custom mech PC will be powered by the 11th gen Intel Core desktop processors.
This is just a laptop.
Performance with up to 5.3 gigahertz speeds and deliver the power needed to game at the highest level.
Don't understand how instant kill works. Instant kills. So press Roman cancel and heavy at the same time, and then do double fireball heavy. So you have to activate instant kill mode, and then double fireball heavy.
Heroes of Might and Magic 2, a game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look.
Once again, that's something they teach you in mission mode that you should be learning. Also, instant kills only work if you're on match point. In the original game, instant kills could be done at any point in time, ever, and it would win the entire game. But Guilty Gear The Missing Link is a bad game, so... So yeah, so instant kill mode turns your meter. Missed out the hit dust? What? Hit dust? No, hit heavy. Don't hit dust. Dust will burst. Hit Roman cancel, the Roman cancel bind, and heavy slash. Do not hit dust. That will burst if you have burst. But yeah, you activate instant kill mode and it converts your tension into a timer, basically. And then that's the time you have to land an instant kill. Yeah. And when that runs out, you either... I can't remember what happens when it runs out, but basically... Oh yeah, I think you can like spend your tension while it's in that timer, and then when it runs out, all you can do is instant kill. Or like, you know, regular specials, but you can't spend tension. And then once you spend it, you lose your tension for the entire game.
Dreaming again?
So if you're like 1 point up and they're and then you whiff an instant kill, but then they win and it's 1-1, you have no tension for that next round. A. Dicey Dungeons? Space Dicey Dungeons?
You turn up for your friends, or you don't. That's life on the eye.
Wake up, sleeper. Your body is dying. Planned obsolescence. SNRP's gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore.
Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted. Break their locks. Access their secrets. We are waiting.
This looks kind of cool. Makes it just the dice thing makes me think Dicey Dungeons. I know that's probably not what it is. Exclusive. So it's not a world premiere. It's a showing off something that already exists. Uh-huh. Ooh. We're looking at a boomer shooter here. And an interesting one. I like this art style a lot. Wow. I'm a sucker for boomer shooters, man. What can I say? If someone makes like a boomer shooter, that's it. I'm done. Especially, well, a boomer shooter with a stylized art style. I'm not bothered about like. Well, I mean, like the branded boomer shooters can have a modern art style. You know, like Doom. If there was a new Quake out of nowhere and it had a modern art style, sure. But like indie boomer shooters with something stylized is good.
And there you have it, the
That
2021 PC
show sucked.
As I stated at the beginning, it went off without a hitch.
That sucked. Unless there's like a like ooh, one last thing. But unless we get, I might. What do you want, chat? Should I stick around for the next show, for the Future Games show? Alright, 75 minutes. Ooh, Sega are there though. Alright, chat. 75-minute show. Sega are there. It starts in 5 minutes. Do I continue to stream? I need a yay or nay. Also, I should just keep watching this in the meantime. Sean's dead. I'm doing it. B, Rev 2 may have to wait. They better not be kidding. No, I'm not working until Tuesday. I can stay up. B, I promise I will play Rev 2 with you tomorrow, if we can't do it today. Haha, DevBot become big robot. This is a story. Nah, man, I wanna watch the secret announcement. Gotta learn the ways of the guilts and gifts. But the Future Games show might be really hype. Man. Because it's back to back as well. I wanna just continue my reaction streams. One sec, my headphones are caught up. I wanna do the reaction streams. Oh yeah, Tuesday's the last day, never mind. So now something that's mostly bland, but what if they... I've got to stream my reaction to Pushunga. If there's Pushunga, you know? I've gotta. Also, I like doing this. I am making the executive decision to be a horrible person. I'm gonna watch the Future Games show. If it gets horrifically boring or Persona gets announced before the end of the stream, before the end of the show, then I'll stop streaming and go play Rev. We got like what? Yeah, we got a minute to kill. Well, I guess we're here. It's happening. Does anyone know if the future game shows is gonna have like actual new announcements? Right, I'm gonna watch a few minutes of this. If it's actually new announcements, talk about why Yukari's the best and why everyone else sucks. Okay, well they're advertising this hard drive. No one cares about the hard drive. In fact, I'm gonna do this so you can hear it but not see it. I'm not being a free advertisement for WD Black. Yukari Takabura is a character in Persona 3. I just moved my desk. Yukari Takabura is a character in Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES for the PlayStation 2, as well as Persona 3 Portable for the PlayStation Portable. There she is. She's perfect. Why? Oh, she's cute. I like her. I like her interactions, and I like the voice actor. That's about it. I'm just biased. Some people like Mitsuru. They're weird. Some people like Fuka. They're cool. And I like Yukari because I'm based. Okay, there's apparently going to be new world premieres here. Apparently.
Hello there, and welcome to the Future Game Show, powered by WD Black.
Okay.
I'm Laura Bailey, but you may know me as Abby Anderson.
Rise Fujikawa!
Or Kate Diaz from Gears of War. Today, though, I'll be
Rise Fujikawa!
to bring you a whole host of exciting game trailers, reveals, and updates. But before we get into all that, I need to get my co-host on the line. I'm sure you're going to be familiar with
Milsuru? Milsuru's like cool, but I don't love her too much.
God of War. You name it, he's probably in the credits. So without further ado, here is my good friend and continual co-star, Troy Baker.
Hey, Kanji Tatsumi.
Hello, Laura. You look amazing, as always. Yes, you may know me from a few video games. Joel Miller in The Last of Us, or good old Agent from Fortnite. But over the next hour...
He voices Jonesy? Oh my god, what?
Giving you the inside scoop of some
Oh, she's Lucina, yeah.
games, and also showcasing developer interviews, exclusive trailers, and a whole lot more, including world premieres.
There's also a
Okay.
chance to win a $500 gift card and a WD Black hard drive. by
There's world
following
premieres.
And we have a new addition to the show this year, the virtual show floor. More on that later. But let's kick things off with the first world premiere. And for that, we're going prehistoric.
No, okay. I heard world premiere, I thought, yep, here it is. Here's Sega, here's Atlas. Prehistoric, though. It's gonna be that one they made a sequel to, and it's got Arc 2. This doesn't look like it should be Arc because of all of the tech. This frame rate looks dodgy, like jittery. Jurassic something? Jurassic Park Instinction. Okay, let me turn this up a bit. That's a cup of stagnant water. This is the bottle of water I need to drink it from. I've got to put up with another 75 minutes of stuff, huh? Just to get my hopes up. Look, man, there's only going to be like one Sega announcement here, right? I know that. There's only going to be one Sega announcement. So as soon as I hear Sega, Once the Sega announcement's done, I'm probably going to clock out.
I wonder if you can put hats on the dinosaurs. Extinction is expected in 2022. What's next, Laura?
Next up, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a sandbox adventure about the healing power of nature. Let's throw it over to Prideful Sloth HQ to find out more.
I thought they said, what is it, Primal Sloth? Those are the dudes who...
G'day from Prideful Sloth HQ. I'm Adam.
And I'm Cheryl, and we're
No,
the design team.
Puffballs United. I don't know what I was thinking of. Wait, what's Primal Sloth?
Grow Song of the Evertree is a beautiful sandbox game about growing new worlds.
It's
building a
nothing.
town,
I
and
just
bringing
imagined
harmony
it.
Back to the land.
Puffballs United are the Among Us devs. But I think they have a sloth for the picture.
Once upon a time, our lands teemed with creatures great and small. The beauty of the worlds was unrivaled. The people thrived and lived in harmony with the land around them.
What if we got like a Guilty Gear DLC announcement here? Wouldn't that be dumb? What if we got? What if they just dropped like Guilty Gear DLC 1 here? Guilty Gear Strive DLC 1.
The withering was creeping out from the darkness. Once it took hold, there was little that could be done. Our lands were overrun, and all that was cherished disappeared before us. But all was not lost. One young, brave soul stayed behind. With support from their friends and with
That's game out now, not in the future. Well, it's like, well, the DLC comes out in the future, you know.
this young soul seeks out a way to push back
Big brain.
the withering and bring life
Brain
back
large,
to our
brain
world.
wrinkly. I can just stay off Discord while I watch this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get myself tilted. Because, like, I see people and they're like, yeah, man, I think Persona 4 Arena, it's gonna happen. Persona 3, it's gonna happen. And I think, like, no, you fool, it's not gonna happen. And that's because I think it's gonna happen, but I don't. I want it, but I know it's not gonna happen, you know?
More dinosaurs.
Nah.
You can't just hijack every game reveal and make it about dinosaurs, Troy.
Life finds a way.
The like, voice acting crisp makes it sound like an Atlas game.
This is a very different world.
No. I heard it in the game.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, game director at Frontier.
Wait, you were here
So
before.
as you may have seen earlier at the PC Game Show, we're
Okay.
working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. We're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to creating the most authentic Jurassic experience yet. We've got tons of new features across 4 different game modes, including our original Jurassic campaign, which is a story set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You're going to be leading efforts to contain, control, and conserve all those dinosaurs now running out in the wild. You'll be working alongside characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Jeff Goldblum. And in the game we have over 75 prehistoric species. We've got new dinosaurs, we have returning community favourites, and we've added flying and marine reptiles to the game. I'm really thrilled to be showing you a first look at footage from the game itself. This is from our Species Field Guide series of videos focusing on one of the many prehistoric species we have in the game. This is an iconic, popular dinosaur. It's the Triceratops, but we're showing
Wow,
it in a new
dinosaurs.
environment never seen before in Jurassic
I'm
World
so
Evolution.
warm, dude. My room is just a radiator, man. My PC just generates heat. And aircon is not a thing in the UK. Like, it's not. Unless you're in, like, a big building. It's not a thing. Not in houses, anyway. That's the better way to describe it. Aircon is not a thing in houses.
One of the most recognizable herbivores
So
to
it's
ever
just...
have existed.
It's dinosaur time. Hi, Webby! I am sat here waiting for a Persona announcement to not happen. That's it. That's the only reason I'm here.
The brow horns in particular.
Do you not have an AC? Oh, nah, man.
Considerable damage to any
There's
dinosaur
air,
that dares to provoke.
air conditioning is like not a thing in British houses. In fact, most British houses are designed to trap heat, which means it's really good in winter.
Which is launching in 2021 on PC,
I don't care about this. I'm just gonna turn this down for a minute. Yeah. So like British houses, they are designed to trap heat. So it's really good in winter. You know, you turn the aircon on for a bit, or the thermostat on for a bit, and you're good. But
This is the future game
with
show
when it's warm, it's open windows or like have a fan. And I've just got a box that heats up there below me. Oh god, that's gonna be hot. I'm gonna buy some fans for my house. For the house.
Just look at it, Troy.
I'm looking Laura Bailey from Persona 4.
Nailed it. You know, minus the queuing and the
What's wrong with Britain? We suck.
Musk that's in the air. But man, the dark
Elon Musk, funny Dogecoin man.
Let's check out some games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale of Paper. This is a striking platformer.
Yeah, don't come to the UK, it sucks. It's nice in like Easter and autumn. That's when the weather's nicest, but then it's not sunny.
And now for another
Webby, we'll come to you.
as you ship packing boxes in the house moving sim, get packed, fully loaded.
Get packed, fully loaded. Why is there like a weird blur on this? There's like a weird blur on all the trailers and I don't get why.
PC and is also backwards compatible on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Are you done saying couches?
Yes. Hey Laura, do you want a drink?
Sure. What do you have? Wait, what's that?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, Chernobylite. Oh! That was cool. Yeah, that's a neat way of doing it. Hang out and build Legos? Absolutely.
Cocktail full of co-op action RPG combat.
Hope you got a key for Chernobylite if you wanted it.
How does that sound, man?
This looks like a MOBA, I hate it.
I said, how's
I heard what you said. Tell me about the game.
This
looks...
Gatewalkers. Sees you and
Yeah, that was a lot of codes.
other players banding together to tackle procedurally generated worlds full of monsters. But
Procedurally generated. Is it more like Diablo then? Anything that I see where it's like top down and like a lot of things on screen and skills makes me think MOBA.
Let's hope no one gets thirsty enough for another one.
And I genuinely, physically cannot stand MOBAs.
Many imaginative worlds of Game Deck. This is an isometric RPG that has you solving crimes across multiple virtual realities. Where your choices will shape the world around you
He's dead.
and outside of the simulations.
Ooh. Speaking of detectives, check this out. Backbone is a
Lulu game! Lulu game!
dystopian Vancouver.
Lulu game!
Crack cases to clean house in this corrupt post-noir.
Lulu game!
Plus, you're a raccoon.
Lulu game.
Raccoons.
I don't know that game.
Allow me to offer you more critter-based adventures with Beacon Pines. Set
Can I get a
inside of
PogChamp in chat for the Lulu game?
Beacon Pines sends players to a sleepy mountain town where you collect powerful words that can completely alter the narrative in this charming but mysterious tale.
You know, I'm
Friend game.
theme with the anthropomorphic animals. You know, Laura, I've always another set of
Oh, more. God. They really want people to play Chernobylite.
Focus. I've got a triple threat of fighting foxes to show you.
The Trifox.
This is Trifox, a charming cartoon brawler where you fight waves of enemies as one of 3 adaptable combat classes. Great, huh?
Yes, totally, but
It's weird how, like, Troy Baker's default voice just sounds like Kanji, even though I've only ever known Matt Mercer Kanji. And, like, Laura Bailey's default voice just does not sound like Rise.
it's a unique city builder where players set out to create the ultimate
Yeah, mobile delays always like that for Twitch, don't worry.
dams to crafting carousels.
I guess even buck-toothed critters need a solid work-life balance.
That they do.
And you'll probably get that message in like a couple minutes time.
Never fear, the Rift Breaker is here.
Wow. What was that?
Is what I would say if I was playing our next game, which is a
Yeah.
survival game.
I think Troy Baker just uses default voice for Kanji, whereas Laura Bailey was A, younger, and B, probably put on a voice for Rise.
The Rift Breaker.
Okay, maybe after this showcase we're meant to be hosting.
Viva Society game.
Reached the end of our little tour.
Hell
But
yeah.
Remember, you can go hands-on with all of these games right now by visiting the Future Game Show page on Steam.
Nice.
Now, how...
I forgot there was a demo for Backbone.
Is it, no, wow, that's update preference. I don't need to update this. Laura, can you help me out just a little bit?
I got you. Okay, we're back.
quick note, from here on in, when you see this pop up on screen during a trailer,
Uh-huh.
it means you can visit the Future Game Show page on Steam to play a demo and go hands-on with the game
That's
immediately.
cool enough.
I was doing Rocky. Sorry, I just always wanted to do that. It's because our next game is all about floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Check out this
Rocky
exclusive presentation
game?
from Steel City Interactive about Esports Boxing Club.
Oh. Yeah, just replay it. Funky.
Coming later in 2021, Esports Boxing Club brings you the greatest fight roster in video
What's my
game
stream quality at right now?
200 fighters already
Oh, it's at 720.
got some
This
of
sucks.
the biggest and most anticipated names from the absolute legends of the sport.
Is this like the boxing equivalent of Super Smash Bros? Where's KSI? I want to know. I want to know where KSI is. Where's Logan Paul?
Ever represented in a video game, and the hottest new talent. But what about the game? Let's take a closer look at the next.
The hell's a welterweight?
Gameplay that are set to make ESBC the greatest of all time.
That's good. There's definitely one for the grandkids and stuff to say.
On for the grandkid, aye. He's me, Josh Taylor. I'm a boxer. I punch people. That's it. Give it to my grandkids. I say that's what I do. I box. I'm kind of scouse there.
ESBC is all about fluidity, being able to create angles, recreating mannerisms from boxes. The physics system doesn't just rely on animation.
I think the Rocky joke was just because it's boxing. I think this is like real boxers. I don't know why they've called it Esports Boxing Club, because they could have just made this like a boxing 2K game or something, you know.
Professional boxers, professional coaches come into the studio.
They did cosplay as Sagat for the boxing. Me, I never saw that. I don't think. So does this game have like mix-ups and high-lows, or is this just does everything just hit mid?
Presentation is important to us. Just because we are in the studio, we're still going to aim high when it comes to production values.
Esports Boxing Club coming to PC and all major consoles with early access in 2021.
That I couldn't care less. But why is Xbox Series S and X separate? It's just the Xbox thing.
PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Series S.
Thank you, Kanji.
Next up, we've got a deeply immersive World War II shooter with over 100 players taking part in epic battles recreated using aerial photography and satellite imagery. Let's take a closer look at Hell Let Loose.
Hell Let Loose. Is that the game title, or that's the description?
My name's Max Ria. I'm
Hello,
the
Max.
founder of Black Matter and the lead developer of Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose began as the idea of a couple of hobbyist game developers all the way back in 2015.
Oh, I see. Yeah, she just dressed up
Following
as.
a successful Kickstarter,
It's UFC. I see.
early access in the middle of
Slightly different to boxing, apparently.
Since then, we've delivered 9 enormous
As a character creator, oh god, I missed it.
systems overhauls, 6 new maps.
Is Monster Factory still going? Do the McElroy brothers still pile into a room and abuse the character creator for Monster Factory? I've never kept up with the McElroy stuff, so I don't know. I'm killing my back in that position. God, it's so warm. This sucks. What temperature is it outside? Because I might just like stand outside in the garden for a bit after this, even if it's like just gone midnight. It's 17 degrees. Yeah, it's way warmer in here.
Hell Let Loose has only grown due to the vibrant community that surrounds it, from our earliest Kickstarter backers to our newest recruits. We're excited to introduce you to this ever-evolving and expanding World War II experience. We hope you enjoy this first look at what's to come.
I see. Weren't they? Haven't they? Wasn't like a series that they retired recently? Was it? Oh, I don't know. And that was Hell Let Loose. That's all the gameplay you get to see. Goodbye.
Hell Let Loose is launching on Steam on July 27th. And
Right, I genuinely think we might get Persona here, okay? Like, well, I don't, but I think if we're gonna get Persona, we'll get it here. Because it's like slightly smaller stuff for multiple consoles. This is the perfect time for Persona remasters or like ports.
Hello, my name is
or 5 Arena.
CEO of Iowa.
You know?
A game dev studio based in Croatia. And for the past
I'll be honest, I think the commentary from Baker and Bailey isn't actually like benefiting, because it's like, ooh, this is a Rocky joke, expect Rocky now, or like, ooh, this is XCOM in real time but completely different, and so it's like, that's just not XCOM. You are setting up bad expectations there.
have fun blasting simulations.
Yeah, that is cool when fighting games gets people into MMA.
Commanding officer with advanced cybernetic
I like the suit.
capabilities. You were awakened to lead a
Never mind, the suit is not at all unique.
counter the threat of Stroll mutants and liberate Mars.
Yeah, nah, man. This is just a real-time strategy, right? Is Bloons Tower defense a real-time strategy? Like, yes, it's a tower defense, but is it a real-time strategy?
Classes of elite soldier, utilizing their skills to best suit each mission type. Customize their
God, I've just got clothes lying on my bed. It's Master Doom Guy Chief. Master Doom Guy Chief Aaron from Metroid. Come on now.
command radio to give orders to the whole squad or individual soldiers. Concentrate fire on targeted locations and carry out supply runs even during the heat of battle.
Come drown me then, you coward. Come get me.
Fight and join in up to 8-player co-op missions to save Mars in our name.
Why would you say Bloons real-time strategy? Because that's what it is. You've got to strategize in real time. This is more a genuine question of, do tower defense games count as real-time strategies? Because like that looked like a real-time strategy, the game that they were like, ooh, it's XCOM or whatever. But it made me think tower defense because there was just like, you know, they're coming in one direction and there's just waves of things going over them. You know? That's my thought. Mouse game on birthday? Wow!
I'm Dylan from
Birthday
Gamers,
game.
And it's great to be here at the Future Game Show. We're currently getting very close to finishing Lake, a game that's set in the 80s. You play as Meredith.
That's
Weiss,
it, that's the setting.
break from her life
It's
in
set in the
city
80s.
To deliver mail in her hometown. It's a job you can do at your own leisure, and you will get to know the people in Providence Oaks along the way. Today, we're
In the
excited to share an
80s, the
example
Postal
of
Service
activity
doesn't
when
care.
your workday is done.
Just deliver it whenever you feel like it.
From the video store.
This is fun. It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural. But of course, we can only see one movie at a time.
Well done.
So, which one will it be?
My pick?
It's already at Wholesome Games? Okay.
All right, let's see.
I didn't see like anything from yesterday. Good film. Mm-hmm.
Or The Great Mouse Detective.
Big Trouble in Little China.
All right, I'm ready to pick.
Big Trouble in Little China. No!
Wouldn't have picked you for a Disney fan. Oh well, let's get in touch with our
What's the Great Mouse Detective?
We won't spoil more, and we also can't say what Meredith will do after spending 2 weeks in Providence Oaks, because it's all up to you. Lake is coming first to Xbox
Oh,
and
I didn't know that film existed.
September 1st. Thanks
Okay,
for
B, don't worry about the advanced combos because you are still learning. Don't worry about anything advanced. Yeah, I never knew about the Great Mouse Detective.
We're excited to announce
No,
that
I never knew
Lake
about
is
that.
coming to Steam, Epic Games Store,
Nah.
and Xbox Series X and S on September 1st.
Oh yeah, congrats on making it there.
Now, what kind of a showcase would this be without a new Souls-like? Our next game is a
Souls-like?
take on the
They
genre,
said
following a
Souls-like.
protagonist with a giant obsidian sword.
I hate the commentary. They're just throwing around the worst buzzwords. Is it one of those ones where you dust and then launch? Because if so, I can help you with it. They're fairly easy.
Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens unto earth.
can't remember the D8 combos are basic or advanced. Probably basic.
The gods. For a great many years, balance endured, until a foul and malevolent deity intervened. Exile spread.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, this isn't going to be their words. This is going to be a script they're following. But this script is really not like helping anything. So like, ooh, this is a Souls-like. Ooh, this is XCOM but different. Ooh, this is a Strand type game, and it'll be like Persona 4 Arena.
The Great Crusade overthrew the old gods, imprisoning them within the sacred walls of the Citadel, at the expense of untold lives. A peace was won, but it was not meant to last. For the mystery, Exile returned from his mission, conducting atrocious experiments upon his caged people. A darkness permeated the lands. Rivers stagnated, crops failed, and the world of man began to fade. The great moon, witnessing all, wept a final shard. A shard of the purest obsidian.
I do not know what I'm looking at here.
A glimmer of hope.
They said it was a Souls-like. I haven't seen any Souls yet.
Customize your combat style.
And that was the game.
Rush Ancient Gods when Eldest Souls drops on the PC and all current console formats July 29th, 2021.
And now we've got a closer look at the next game from the folks behind War Thunder. Here's Tom from Darkflow Software to guide you through Enlisted.
Hi there, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully our little trailer has got you interested. My name's Tom, and I'm part of the team at Darkflow Software behind our new game, Enlisted, a historical World War II shooter with some unique gameplay quirks. One of Enlisted's most unique features is the Squads mode, where you head into battle with a squad of AI soldiers under your control. You can instruct them on how to react to enemies, and most importantly, you can switch between any of them seamlessly with the press of a button. You'll only need to respawn when your entire squad is wiped out. This way, you're always kept right in the middle of the action. Although, if you prefer a more traditional shooter experience...
It's a $10 Notepad app? I'll play it. I'll play the $10 Notepad app on stream for like $50. And I make a profit.
Time to kill is kept short. A bolt-action rifle to the chest will down a soldier in a single shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking a number of hits. Vehicles as well can of course be devastating, but have their limitations. Aircraft
I'm genuinely considering just like getting in bed and just sleeping and then like listening out for the words Atlas Arxis or Persona.
Progression in Enlisted is spread over various campaigns. Currently, you can fight in Moscow, Normandy...
Oh wait, no, don't you have to like ask permission to sleep on stream? Isn't that like a thing you have to do?
Each campaign features new weapons and equipment. Firearms can be improved to increase their raw performance, and soldiers can be leveled up to grant them specialized perks. Different classes of soldiers are able to equip different gear, with specialist classes such as engineers able to build structures anywhere on the map, including fogs, sandbags and barbed wire defenses, and even anti-tank cannons and aerial guns. Enlisted aims to keep historical accuracy in the forefront of development. Firearms, locations and uniforms are all true to history. No neon-rimmed Sten guns and Mayhawks here. Each army will be decked out with the equipment they actually use during their respective conflicts. Because of the squads feature, you'll never be short on targets. Twitch reflexes and fast reactions will of course have their place in Enlisted, but even if you haven't had the time to fine-tune your skills, you'll easily...
Soldier social links.
Count in the double digits.
Wow.
The AI, however, are very attentive and react to sound, and not to be underestimated. But that's all we've got time for.
If you didn't tell me that this game was called Enlisted, I would have said that's just a COD or Battlefield game. Like Battlefield 1 or COD World War 2 or something.
PS5 and Xbox Series X,
or just any of the like slightly less modern CODs.
And no progress will be wiped upon the full release. Once you've signed up, use the code ENLISTNOW for a free bonus on us. I've been Tom, and I hope to see you all on the battlefield. Cheers.
Thanks, Tom. See you later.
That was Enlisted.
Let me turn this
It's
up a bit.
available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Available now?
Next up, we've got a
That's not the
full-time
future.
shooter with fully destructible environments. Oh, and the protagonist only has one arm. Let's check out Severed Steel.
You know what? I think you've just got my attention. The bitrate is abysmal. But by God have they got my attention. Oh no, can your camera go a full 360? Let me try upping the quality, because the 720p version of this is real bad. This genuinely looks fun. You've got wall running, you've got bullet time, and you can kick. That's like about everything I need in a game. Because I think that was about everything in My Friend Pedro. Alright, Severed Steel, you have my attention.
Severed Steel is coming soon on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
I want to play it. Put it in my veins.
Hey, notepads at the ready, because for this next section, we're going to race through 8 exciting upcoming games that deserve your full attention. Here's our future hits montage for 2021.
They just like drop P5U here. Minecraft gun mod. Bear gun mod. Ooh, that looks cool. This is that thing, right? Yeah. You know, the thing. Sestalt, Steam and Cinder. This isn't the new Salt and Sanctuary, is it? Because I know there's a new Salt and Sanctuary coming out. I don't think it's that. Iron Corbo, the Kung Fu Janitor. Nah, this looks kind of boring. Yeah, they're showing the names now, but this was weird. Definitely not fried chicken. What the fuck? What? Huh? This is about running like a criminal chicken shop. I think it is. Ranch Sim. Finally! A game for me! I always wanted to be on a ranch and shoot deer. Now I can do it thanks to the power of video games. Thank you, Skim. 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 Shim. Skim. 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 Silt. I'm aware of Silt. Silt looks cool, but I think I would struggle to cope playing it. Do you run a ranch or do you make a ranch? Both, obviously. Clearly you don't own a ranch. They didn't even show off the cool fighty one, I think.
Okay, I might regret asking this, but you want to help me with this next one, Omochao?
Okay. Did you know that Sega recently announced Sonic Colors Ultimate? We've got some exclusive gameplay from a stage that nobody has seen yet. I hope Sonic does okay without me.
Did not regret. Did not regret it.
Does Laura Bailey voice
Hi
Omochao?
everyone, I'm Katie Golden, senior producer at Sega.
Is Laura Bailey Omochao?
I'm excited to share with you an exclusive clip of Tropical Resort from our upcoming release, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Please enjoy.
No. New stages? Maybe? I haven't played Colors, so I don't actually recognize any stages. She clearly is. I mean, that's why like they asked, but I didn't know whether Troy was just like, haha, do an Omochao voice, woman. Or whether she's voiced Omochao in the past and I just haven't realised. Yeah, I never played Colors, so I do want to play this. For sure. Doesn't look new? No, I don't think so. They've got the Tails icon in the top left again. I don't know why they keep doing that. Like, I know there's a thing that involves Tails, but I don't know why they're your extra lives, if they are. I remember Sonic Colors on the Sonic Generations on the 3DS used wisps in a couple of stages, and that's about all I remember. Yeah, do a flip, Sonic. Yeah. That was a beer. I don't know. Ha! You ranked A, dumbass. And that was it. That's Sonic Colors
Ultimate, which is racing onto PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September 7th.
Oh wow, that's soon.
Moving swiftly on, we've got a new management game from Chucklefish, where you play as a powerful artificial intelligence.
That was the Sega thing.
Space station.
That was the Sega announcement, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, Laura. I'm afraid I can't do that. I know that you were planning to disconnect me.
I'm gonna waste my time for the next hour.
Never mind, I'll handle it. Here is
Wait, no.
Starmancer.
Not that long. The next 45 minutes. Instead of a life system, you can pick up tails. Oh, I see. And he picks you up, yeah. What did Chucklefish even do? I can't remember. Did Chucklefish do Starbound? Are Chucklefish bad? Should we not be supporting Chucklefish? I don't know, you could play gear and someone can update you. I know, I gotta react if it's real though. I have to react if it's real. Well, anyway, that was a game.
Today that Starmancer is coming August 5th, 2021, and it's available to wishlist on Steam now.
Laura, you know, ever since that Lake trailer, I've been thinking, have you ever wondered about the Postal Service? Like, that there's just so
Pocket. Oh, they screwed over the Pocket Rumble devs? Damn, okay.
Not
Yeah,
not
that's
really.
fair. I haven't played anything of Chucklefish in a while, I think.
You're saying you don't know about Jeb and Deborah?
Who are what are you talking about?
Jeb and Deborah, my balls.
I hope it explains everything.
Got him.
Oh, it will. Trust me.
Kiwi is a game about two kiwi birds who work at the post office. Their names are Jeff and Deborah.
Jeff and Deborah, I love them.
Joel, I'm one of the developers.
Look at them funny guys
I'm
go.
going to show you how a kiwi level changes over the course of the game. So in this room, you're transcribing urgent messages and assembling them ransom notes.
Funny kiwi game.
The page with your butts. You'll come back to this room every so often throughout the game, but there will always be a new twist to change things up. So as summer turns to autumn, now your word fragments are moving around on conveyor belts, and you'll need to chop certain words in half with the descrambler to get the pieces you need. Jeff and Deborah are going to have to deal with all kinds of hazardous work conditions. They got sandstorms during the summer, mayfly swarms. These guys have no respect for personal property.
Well, this looks pretty neat, actually.
Activity. This is genuine footage of an actual haunting. In winter, the post office gets hit with a huge blizzard, and now this level becomes about sharing the warmth of a single tiny lantern to break through.
Just two funky fellas around the post office. That was nice, yeah.
Our little heroes are going to face new challenges every level and in every room of the post office, whether they're typing telegrams, or packaging shipping crates, or helping an octopus sort the mail. It's all in the
This
day's
looks
work
fun.
for Jeff and Deborah.
I like Jeff and
Also, you
Deborah.
can dress up your Kiwis, so don't say we never did nothing for you. We're releasing Kiwi on August 31st for PC.
Oh, it's just called
and
Kiwi. Oh,
consoles.
Kiwi, I see.
At the post office. Thanks for
I
watching.
like that. I want to play that.
Alright, you got me, Troy. I'm a believer. Co-op Postal Puzzler Kiwi is coming to PC and all current console platforms on August 31st, 2021.
See? Told you. Next up, we've got a roguelike with an attitude. A game show shooter where you earn likes for dunking on competitors and causing a little wanton destruction. Will the circle
Okay.
be unbroken? Get it? Find out in this world
What?
premiere.
No, I don't get it. Is the game called Unbroken? Is the game called Circle? Ooh, only multiplayer would be a big determining factor on Kiwi. Likes are everything. Death is nothing. The run is all that matters. Okay, Death Run TV. This... See, I'm bad at roguelites, but like... I don't know, this seems styled pretty interestingly. It looks like it's honestly going to be... The camera isn't helping here because I can't tell what's going on in the game. And I know that when you're playing the actual thing, the camera will be much better. Well, there's a demo for the first mission, I guess, so that's cool. Yeah, that camera was not a good help.
That was Death Run TV, and you can play the pilot right now by heading down to the Future Game Show page on Steam.
Okay, hazmat suits at the ready.
Amogus.
This game tasks players with building a team of stalkers to survive a 3D scanned recreation of the Chernobyl exclusion zone.
Not
Here's more on
Amogus.
what to expect in Chernobylite.
Chernobylite again. Okay.
Mówi się, że to co designerzy sobie wymyślają, to jest pisanie
Subs at the bottom, by the way, just in case you want to look at them.
Każdy kiedyś był zakochany, pisał list miłosny, wydawało mu się, że to jest takie piękne, wspaniałe, a potem po latach znajdował te listy i mówi: Jezus Maria, co ja tu za bzdury pisałem. Zaczynaliśmy właściwie od gry, gdzie skupialiśmy się na przetrwaniu, na menedżowaniu swoim czasem i towarzyszami. To wszystko wydawało się po designersku dobre, ale zwykle emocjonalnie dosyć nudne. I dlatego dodawaliśmy coraz więcej elementów, które angażowały gracza, które były dla niego ciekawe.
How long have I been live for? Oh, only 3 hours. That's cool.
Który gracz sobie mógł modyfikować, ale był całkowicie opcjonalny. Z biegiem gry on stawał się coraz bardziej sensem gry, coraz bardziej jego sercem. Nadawaliśmy coraz większą rolę naszym towarzyszom i warto im było dać właśnie tą walkę, coraz więcej potworów, coraz więcej możliwości, coraz więcej broni. Absolutnie normalnym jest, że zaczyna się z czymś zupełnie innym niż to, z czym się kończy.
The quality of this stream isn't too good. Like, I know it's just the Twitch gaming thing, but the quality of the Future Game Show stream doesn't seem great.
On July 28th, as well as Xbox and PlayStation in the summer. If you were lucky enough to catch one of the early access codes during the virtual show floor, you can play Chernobylite right now. But if you missed them, we've also got more codes to give away on GamesRadar.com.
Next up, here are our friends at Team 17 to show us what they've been cooking up with their upcoming PC and console games. Let's take a look.
Product not yet rated.
Okay. It's from rating pending to E. Rating pending. I can't speak, it's late. Ah yes, rated E for everyone. Hell let loose. Yeah, you want to watch the same gameplay footage you saw earlier, don't you? You like that. If you give me like 30 minutes, B, I will be able to come and help you. I promise. Well, somewhat. I can show you what it looks like, which the game can already do, but... Oh yeah, Team 17 published Going Under. I forgot. For some reason I thought there was a different publisher. Are they gonna show Going Under? Honey, I joined a cult. Okay. This seems like escapist, but a cult. Yeah, take a break if it's hurting. Don't force yourself. I actually did... I can't remember what it was now. I think I was doing Ultimax trials and I did actually slightly hurt my wrist that day from continuously doing stuff, so... Yeah, don't strain yourself. Doesn't help on pad. Guilty Gear is a very executionally difficult game, and so doing that on a pad is gonna be tough. Greek, but spelt differently. That doesn't mean don't play on a pad. Play on a pad because it will work fine. It's just like, it can be a little trickier at times when you're getting used to it. Wow, Sheltered 2, where you can throw up. That's the game. That's all you get to do. Is this Sheltered or is this a different game? That's Sheltered. Or when you're on keyboard? Keyboard is might be better. Because like you can use ASD in space and play it like a hitbox. Overcooked. Wow. I've never played Overcooked once in my life, so that's good. Free update. Oh, cool. Is Overcooked All You Can Eat a third game? Is it a free game? Is it an update to the first game but not the second?
Be sure to wishlist any games that sparked your interest on our Steam.
That was the Overcooked news. Have fun.
Or you can also head over to GamesRadar.com for more info.
Sorry.
This next game has an engrossing art style, reminiscent of everything from Wes Anderson movies
Ooh.
and Wallace and Gromit.
Wes Anderson and Wallace and Gromit, you have caught my attention.
Some exclusive gameplay from their stop-motion handmade adventure, Harold Halibut.
Oh, yeah, I remember this now.
Hi, my name's Zonat, and I'm the director and composer of Harold Halibut.
And I'm Ole, the game's art director.
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw this last, but it looks cool. All DLC version of 2, gotcha. Just because they don't have 2 in the name, it was confusing.
Since your home, an Ark-like spaceship fled an Earth on the verge of Cold War to find a habitable planet.
This looks very sweet.
Human race. You are Harold, a young lab assistant to the ship's lead scientist, Jean Marot. While most
I can't tell if it's like, yeah, it's not actual stop motion, is it? That's CG, but just look stop motion, look claymation anyway.
To leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story, so let's dive into some gameplay details.
When he starts walking, he looks kind of funky.
Part of the spaceship, right from the beginning of the game. While the professor will always have tasks waiting for you, the wonderfully weird
tasks like Among Us. Can I get a like?
It was very important for us to not only focus on an exciting main storyline, but to create a world
You've done 5 of the 10 basics. That's good.
Encounters. The dialogues don't only help you progress in the main story, but also help you get to know more about the many characters that inhabit our world. Weaving through the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing a broken 3D printer. Your PDA is always available to you for an overview of current tasks as well as messages from other characters.
This is also where Harold's personal drawings are kept, as well as a few more shenanigans.
There's my like for funny Among Us. Thank you.
Motion-like look of the game.
Yes.
We are in fact building every single thing you see in the game in the real world.
No way.
We build sets and puppets and then 3D scan everything. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations for a huge cast of characters.
That's crazy.
While the game begins with Harold's mundane day-to-day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you into a new world that nobody could have guessed existed, and one that may hold the key to Morose relaunch plans.
This looks really
We're really
interesting.
excited to find out how you like being immersed in this unique world and the feeling of puppeteering Harold. There's still quite a bit of work to do, so all we can say right now is that Harold Halibut will come soonish on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. You can already wishlist the game on Steam.
Nice.
Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Go play Harold Halibut, I guess. That looks interesting.
Harold Halibut is coming soonish to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay, yes, there have been a few gloomy games so far, so we came up with a wholesome chaser. I'm told that the developers came up with something so sweet and so positive that they just had to call it Happy Game.
Happy Game.
Seriously, if what I'm reading is correct, this one is gonna melt your hearts.
With a name like Happy Game, it makes me think it's gonna be a secret horror. Yeah, no, this is a horror. Yep, okay, there you go. That's okay. Thank you. Don't like this. Yeah, it's not even like a secret horror. They're not hiding this at all. This is no Pony Island. Okay, yeah, I don't want to play this. Like, I feel like the premise of this game is just run forward. I mean, I think it's I want to say, like, I don't like these games where it's like, ooh, it's happy, but then it's not. But I think it's because like it actually does get me, and it is like a horror concept that works well to
Okay, Laura,
offset
you're
me.
Still there? Tell me you just watched the same trailer that I did.
Boy, yeah, that was something. What I want to know is who the hell is writing this script?
Yeah, I don't know, but they're telling me that Happy Game is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Well, that's good for the people who are interested in that.
It's available now if you want to have a cheerful jaunt into a land of wonder.
I do. I as much as I was complaining earlier about the Troy Baker and Laura Bailey commentary just kind of mis-selling things, I just accidentally opened Microsoft Publisher. Don't mind me. But I do like the little voice acted bits, you know. I forget these people are voice actors and good people and stuff like that. I think they're good people. A new poll started. I don't care.
And a girl named Maul. She knows what must be done. When the Blight first came, people began to panic. And now, the spores are taking hold of whatever remains.
Oh boy, a game about a pandemic. Woo!
She's been tasked to protect them. After all, she is the bearer of the Omniswitch.
Minute of Violence.
Okay. Yeah, I like the art style. I've got no clue what the game is, what's gonna play like, but
Yes, we are excited to announce that Minute of Islands is out now for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, and will be arriving on Xbox later this week.
Next up, we've got an update from the folks at Techland, who are fine-tuning the zombie parkour.
I've got
of
25
Dying Light
minutes.
2. Let's throw it over to the developers, who are here to answer some of
and I
your
can
questions about the game.
turn off stream for the night and not be disappointed in the slightest. Haven't we already had Dying Light 2 earlier?
Can you tell us a bit more about the video we just saw in the PC Gaming Show?
The video presented in the PC Gaming Show brings you closer to Aiden's story. What is he looking for, what motivates him, how he ends up in the
Now I'm really motivated. Wow.
between both games. This is a bunch of important information about DO2's story.
Okay, so we know more about the main storylines from the mentioned video. How does the game look outside the core campaign?
Side quests are an important part of world building in Dying Light 2.
Mhm.
Through these quests you can decide how the city will look like thanks to the city alignment system, or bring new opportunities for the citizens. A great example is an opera singer that Timon mentioned in developers AMA. Some citizens will support your decisions, some of them will not. But it's up to you to decide how the city should look like. We have a lot of game activities prepared for our players, but at this stage we want it to be a surprise for you.
How seamless is the co-op experience? Would you say that the best way to experience Dying Light 2 is with a friend?
It could be. What is cool about the
It
co-op
could
is
be.
that it
We
gives
don't
you
know.
the opportunity
Or
to see
care.
how the world
Just
changes
play our
when your
game.
friends make different decisions than you. In co-op you can walk in their shoes to experience all those differences. But really there is no just one way to play Dying Light 2. It's up to you guys.
How are you improving the story for Dying Light 2?
I know we all have great fun killing infected, but we also want to give you a deep
Are the Dying Light games any good?
that will let you be immersed in the
I hope
DLC for
Capcom
long hours.
actually brings E3 up a bit, otherwise it's up to Nintendo.
The story will be shaped differently depending on the way you
Unless it's like next 20... wait, yeah, unless it's next 20 minutes is like the most hype thing I've ever seen.
but it's also full of humor.
Which it won't be, unless it's like
We are building Dying Light
P5U,
simple rule. Ground is death,
which it won't be.
is alive. What is cool is that NPCs act differently on each of those levels. Also their behavior
Then,
depends on choices
yeah,
you make and
you
how
know?
you play.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it won't be maybe famous last words, but that's optimistic thinking.
Dying Light 2 is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on December 7th.
Revealed during the Nintendo Indie World
Oh,
Showcase
cool.
earlier this year, this next game is a
Ollie,
skateboarding
Ollie.
action platformer. Here's Simon Bennett from Roll7 to give you an exclusive look at Ollie Ollie World.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the Ollie Ollie games, but this does look cool. I kind of hope this is the sort of thing that can be procedurally generated and it isn't just like fixed levels with a fixed end to it. This seems like the sort of game that will benefit from replay value with procedurally generated stuff. And just like having an infinite map to play on and get the most points you can.
Award-winning studio Roll7.
Wow, Beatrix Kinsman's shared games are available for me to play. I wonder who that person is.
It's our stunning action platformer. You're gonna meet quirky characters.
I wouldn't know.
A magical road trip through Radlandia. And of course,
Wall grinding.
escape moves into
Nose grinds. Oh man, I like skateboarding games a lot. I don't play many of them, but goddamn they're cool.
over a decade on Flow State games. They
I really hope
transform you
Skate
into
4's good when it comes
total
out.
Focus and immersion, and it's something that we very much
And
continue to
this.
build on with Ollie Ollie World. If you've played previous games in the series, you're probably pretty aware that you're going to slam a bunch before you succeed.
Yeah.
So for
Damn,
players
they
who want
die.
it, that challenge is very much still there. New players
Okay, so
will
the
be
game is not as
happy
easy as I expected it to be.
welcome you with open arms and ensure that we can get you up and riding in no time. Ultimately, we've managed to make failure part of the fun. Yeah, you're going to get knocked down, but when you finally nail that line, it tastes just that much sweeter. There's just so much more flow to
This
it.
does look really
We've
fun.
even added grabs, wall rides, firecrackers, split
Firecrackers?
right to left skating, and a host
Is
of
that just a white man on fire?
to keep your fingers busy. There's a range of visually and mechanically distinct areas to explore, packed to the brim with a fantastical cast of quirky characters.
Good old
Beautiful
sloshed tar.
landscapes, cities, and of course, walking trees. Ollie Ollie World is coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC this Wednesday.
So many consoles now, God.
Wishlist it now.
And I never really think about just how many consoles there are. I just think of like each
Console platforms this winter.
company, each brand, you know?
Next
Never
up, we've
like
got a new game
there
from
is two of
Odd
each.
Bug Studio, creators of PSVR's The Lost Bear. This animated story trailer will introduce you to the world of Tales of Iron.
This is another PSVR game then, or?
Be familiar with the narrator.
So is it Laura Bailey or
For centuries and longer,
Troy Baker?
rats have fought tirelessly to repel the
Rat
incessant
game, rat
dogs
game,
of
rat
injustice.
game, rat game.
Peace was only ever short-lived. Until finally, a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first of his name.
It's a quite boring name
unified the
for a
Kingdoms
rat.
under one rule,
Like
compelling
King Manus, the human king of humans, or like King Frogman, the Frogman.
crops prospered. Families
Unless
flourished,
Rattus is an actual name.
and a magnificent crimson keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Rattus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance.
No, they're killing the rats.
Scale. He burned everything in his path.
I don't like these men.
King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided the crown should pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so,
I have no clue what the gameplay is going to be like there, but I am interested solely on the fact that it is a rat protagonist. Amphibious Season 3.
Doug. Anyway, in Tales of Iron, which is coming to PC and all current consoles.
Yeah, it was Troy Baker, okay.
Our next segment is from Polish studio Movie Games and hosted by God of War and Twisted Metal director David Jaffe, who recently joined their supervisory board.
Thank you, Movie Games. These are games that are movies. Death Stranded does not count. Hi, David. Did you have just a bottle of vodka there?
New stuff with Movie Games. These guys, they've hooked up with this great company. You have to have heard of them, Platij Image, one of the best VFX houses in the business. They worked on The Witcher. They worked on Love, Death, and Robots. We're making a brand new game, the biggest game we've ever done, by the way, that's all about crime and mob and mafia in different time periods. It's going to be great. But for today,
they've actually got my attention with this visuals.
Coming very soon from Movie Games.
Yeah, he's got a bottle of vodka there, hasn't he?
This is one of the coolest games I've played in the last year. It's what turned me on to movie games in the first place. What you're looking at is the M-rated, console-friendly version of the erotic horror cult classic. It's a first-person action game that blends Lovecraftian horror with weird freaking eroticism. I love this game. Lust from Beyond.
They are advertising a toned-down porn game. That's impressive. You mean David Cage? Oh no, not David Cage.
Come to life. This game took me totally by surprise. You're trapped in the wilderness, freezing, hungry, and now you're starting to go a little bit insane.
Deer Simulator.
All kinds of crazy stuff out there.
Oh, that's not a Deer Simulator.
It's coming soon. Have a great E3. Have a great future games.
Yeah, he's got some drink there, hasn't he?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was right. Okay.
Thanks to
Well, I don't care why he's drinking on the job. He's just doing his job, you know?
Games upcoming titles.
This next presentation comes from the folks at Xseed Games, the makers of Story of Seasons and Rune Factory.
Xseed, okay.
Most exciting current and upcoming projects.
Xseed bodes alright. Never mind, that looks god-awful. Looks like Yandere Simulator. With the bear. And slightly more people on screen because it can run that many. Well, Akiba Strip. Not gonna play that. This is Shadowverse? Why is everything anime? This doesn't scream Shadowverse. When's Max Act games? Aha. I'll name my studio Max Act, sure. As long as we need like a Devilbringer Studios as well. That wasn't Yuri Lowenthal, was it? No, it can't have been. Story of Seasons. Looks better than Yansim. Yeah, I was harsh on that. You're right. Friends of Mineral Town. Friend. Hey Rick, how's it going, Rick? Oh, look at the cow, look at the funny. Whoa, life. Oh wait, actual life. Yeah, that wasn't Yuri. I just got like a twinge of Yuri on the end. True, yeah. I heard just a twinge of Yosuke Hanamura from Persona 4, you know? But it's just like, it's the generic anime protag voice. The default Yuri Lowenthal voice is like the generic anime protag voice sometimes, so...
I don't know. Fending off a monster or two is one thing, but protecting a whole town? That's a lot.
If I hear Yuri Lowenthal, do I have reason to get excited for Makoto Yuki and or Yosuke though?
I look forward to working together, as colleagues and as rivals.
Okay, well, that's good for the people who like that.
Find out more about Xseed's lineup on GamesRadar.com.
I believe Rune Factory and Story Seasons are alright.
Hack and slash RPG with twin stick shooter elements set in a retro sci-fi world.
Twin stick shooters
gameplay trailer for Batory
in a hack and slash. I'm looking. And you've lost me, it's top down. It's late. Oh, yeah, we got 10 minutes left on this show. We're nearly done. Well, okay.
Batora Lost Haven is coming soon to PC and all current console platforms. And you can sign up to play the closed alpha when it launches on July 21st.
Looks alright, but just top down with a hack and slash loses my interest.
Creators of 2 Point Hospital.
Oh, wait, I think I saw something about this a few weeks ago.
3 Point Hospital, 2 Point
Here's developers Mark
Kitchen.
Ben Huskins, and Gary Card to tell you all about it and give you a first look at gameplay.
One kitchen, 1 point, midi time. This is a Sega thing, right? 2 Point Hospital? We've had 2 Segas so far.
Introducing 2 Point Campus.
2 Point Campus. Right.
When we were thinking about what we were going to do next, campus and the idea of running a university or a college was something we just kept coming back to. It's a really rich topic.
Yeah, there's not going to be anything good. This is going to be... What? When is it meant to start? 10:30? 2.5, nearly 3 hours of disappointment.
As a rapper, you know, we call it 2 Point Hospital, but that's about as close as it gets to the real world of medical healthcare.
Campus is taking everything we learned from 2 Point Hospital and taking it to the next level.
The important thing was for us to give the player a canvas that they could completely create themselves.
In Campus, you start with this blank plot of land.
We've got something called the Smart Brush, for example, which allows you to drag interesting shape pathways.
This is like an interesting thing for like a world builder. This looks alright. I've just never. I never played 2 Point Hospital. And there you go. Now I don't have to. The quality just shot down to
adding this kind of
PP.
element to 2 Point Universe.
The difference between 2 Point Hospital and Campus is that we spend
They're different games entirely.
A much longer period with our students.
What we wanted to do with Campus is make you care about your university.
Yeah, the idea of these interesting and different courses.
You make you care about it, like that's the point of 2 Point Hospital. You have to take care of the hospital.
Horrible pun, but night school, you got it.
Nights.
So
I
it
see.
won't be stuffy, normal, boring stuff that made you go to sleep. At school.
Boring education. That's cringe. We're gamers. We don't educate. Okay, but that was Sega. That was Sega, so we have a chance for more Sega. Please,
Our next game is
give
in
it to
early
me.
development, but it already has a very cool code name, which is always a good sign.
Project
Here's Leo
Persona
to tell you
5
all
Arena.
about Project Ferocious.
Never mind.
Hello, my name is Leo.
Hello, Leo.
I'm the developer of Project Ferocious, an action-adventure game set on a mysterious tropical island.
I keep forgetting Razer are doing an E3 show next, or tomorrow even. That's gonna be boring. Here's a keyboard that we'll charge £500 for. Goodbye.
It's the first project of mine I decided to show to the public, and even though I know it still has a very long way to go, I'm very proud to present it today to you on the show. Please enjoy the trailer.
Yeah, it's Mr. Whitefang himself. Watch out, he's gonna cross you up. And then not be able to combo off it because this game's sucky. Alright, we got 5 minutes left on this show. They've got to have, like, the one last thing, right? I think I said that for the last one and they didn't, but this one they've got to, okay? Oh, crap. Strand type game. No, this has guns and lots of action. That's not what you have in a Strand type game. Therefore, this is a Metal Gear game. Because Metal Gear has guns and lots of action. Yeah, no, E3 has been very disappointing so far, which is bizarre, because it was also kind of disappointing last year, I think. I can't remember, honestly. Where are the games? Where did they go? The pandemic is the answer, but where did they... Where are they?
Coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Our next world premiere asks, what if Doom Guy had a drunk one-night stand with Super Meat Boy?
Oh, really? I've not played Death Stranding at all. I know there's guns in it.
This game wants to answer that question for some reason.
So Doom and Super Meat Boy is the description they've given. The probably horrifically inaccurate description. Oh, I see. So it's like this is like Sayum, right? Speedrunners Through Hell, that game where you just like have to get through a level as fast as possible, and it's first person, and you're in hell. Yeah. Well, Games Radar Plus and WD Black are the Games Radar Plus are the people who present it. So I think they may be who we need to go out for. I don't know how responsible they are for the script or what, but
on PC this summer.
Up next, we've got another world premiere. Conway.
Solid Snake.
Dahlia View is a story-driven detective thriller set in 1950s England. Let's find out more, shall we?
England.
Robert Conway, 22nd of June, 1954. I've solved many a case in my time as a private investigator, but nothing so close to home as the abduction of Charlotte Bay. There are some things that take hold of a person and refuse to let go.
I like this premise. So you're just a photographer who's witnessing things.
My own daughter, Catherine, is on the case.
Cops.
She has the same look in her eye that I used to have. There'll be no stopping her. I wish I could say that all of my neighbors are innocent.
Is Dad alive yet?
Wish I could say.
Was your dad born in the 50s?
I have the faintest clue.
God.
There's a lot I wish I could say.
You got old family.
The truth is,
Oh, Big Phil in 1959. Yeah, my dad was born, what, 61? Mum was 66, I think. 61 sounds right. Yeah.
I am in. That was Conway.
We have 2 minutes left in the show.
From White Paper Games, and you can dig into the mystery yourself when it lands on PC and all current console platforms, autumn 2021.
And with that, we're at the end of this year's Future Game Show.
Whoa, hold on.
Come on, Matt Mercer. I mean, Troy Baker.
3 showcase.
Nope, sorry, Troy, that's it. Just kidding.
I knew it.
Right.
All right, let's see it.
What do we got? 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 Give it to me. Not Persona. None of the movies were ever released and Marissa Marcel disappeared. This might be interesting though. Wait, I saw Silent Hill there, what? There's people who worked on Silent Hill here? Immortality. Okay.
My name is Marissa Marcel. I'm 17 years old, and it's my dream to be an actress.
Alright.
And that really is all we have time for.
Okay.
Be sure to head to GamesRadar.com
Well,
for more coverage and updates.
Games
on all
Radar,
the games
I'm
of today.
gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, you're a disappointment.
Just sorry, I'm really excited about that Sam Barlow reveal. Yeah,
Troy Baker,
thanks
love you. You
to
did
our
nothing wrong.
partners, WD Black, and of course all of our many
Same with you, Laura Bailey.
and industry partners that have made all of this possible.
And of course, for everyone tuning in at home.
Oh
Well,
damn,
if you've
really?
enjoyed today's lineup,
They were the right shit. I don't know anything about Silent Hill Post 4. I don't know which ones are good and bad.
I'm Laura Bailey.
In August.
And this has been the Future Game Show 2021.
E3 sucks, man. This has been awful this year. Dead ass, just bad. This has been super boring. The whole time. I'm holding out on like anything else. This is just the summary, I guess. Could have played Gear. Yeah, but I wanted to know for myself, you know? I wanted to be there if Persona was. WD Black can suck one, though. There you go. Yeah, these shows have been real boring so far. I'm gonna be fully honest. I mean, it's not like a hot... That's not even a hot take. E3's been real boring this year. That's today's E3 reaction. I could have played Guilty Gear Strive or Rev 2. I could have made it to floor 8 and just called it a day. There. But I'm glad I watched that at the very least, because now I know that it sucked. Personally. Yeah, I hope Capcom and Nintendo are good. And I genuinely want to know when Atlus are going to announce the stuff for the 25th anniversary of Persona. I genuinely do. Maybe it's been announced. Maybe the Persona 5 Strikers and OST releases were that was it. Yeah, I mean Capcom's going to be cool. It's not something that's going to super interest me just because it's none of the Capcom properties I play. Just because I'm still like the start of Resident Evil and I haven't played much Monster Hunter. But if they announce Street Fighter 6, that'd be pretty sick. If they announce anything DMC related, but like I'm getting my hopes up here. I feel like it's probably just going to be what they listed. You know, Great Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil. There was another one, maybe. Marvel XCOM. Ooh. I keep forgetting about that, yeah. And the Razor show's tomorrow. I am a strong Razor advocate. That's Razor, that's Razor. That's Razor, that's Razor. That's Razor. It's not that I like promote them, it's just that I end up buying them all because they look nice. So yeah, Nintendo better not disappoint, because that's the one that I won't even be there to watch. If we hear any Marvel at the Capcom show, man. No. But yeah, I'm probably not going to stream any of the shows. This was just, I did it because it was happening as I was live. This was rubbish. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for stopping by for as long as you did. Love having you here whenever you are here. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. Love you all. Thank you for coming. Until next time, say your vegetables, eat your prayers, bit, all that. You know the drill. Take care. I love you all. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Wee woo.